It could be DJ, but it looks like DJ's been subbed out. So Billy's a pretty good inbounder. Even Trevin Brazil has become a very good inbounder. Or will it be one of the guards? You got to remember, you're not up 3, you're up 1. Jump ball arrow goes to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
And so we have to be careful right here. And again, if we get in a bind, if you're unsure of the inbounds pass, call timeout. We have 2 timeouts left.
So, Arkansas will throw it in off the baseline with 7.2 to play, leading 78-77.
Billy's the inbounder.
Richmond will be the trigger man. Brazil's out there, Thomas. Ewan's on the floor along with Darius Akoff. Owen Short hands the ball to Billy Richmond. Drops it into Thomas. Commerdine fouls him right away. 5.2 to play as Commerdine commits the foul, and Elias Commerdine is fouled out. His afternoon is over, and we'll walk to the other end of the floor for Malik Thomas to shoot a pair of free throws. Now, if he makes them both, it's still a one-possession game, and Ole Miss will have, they're going to put 5.8 on the scoreboard. They'll have that much time to come down and fire a 3.
Yeah, and so Arkansas is going to do the same thing. We got a great free throw shooter right here, and so he's got 2 shots. He never misses 2. We're up 1. He would miss one of these, but he makes them both. Still a one-possession game, and Arkansas is going to foul again. You just got to make sure they're not getting into any kind of upward motion, and got to be smart, but Arkansas will probably foul again up 3. We just did it a minute ago.
So here's Malik Thomas to the foul line. 2 shots with 5.8 to go, and Arkansas up by 1. Thomas, 26 points today, 6 of 6 at the foul line. The first one's on the way, and it's short. Missed it off the front of the rim, no good.
84% free, almost 85% free throw shooter. So now you can't foul, Chuck.
Nope.
You gotta hope. You
gotta defend regardless.
Yeah.
This to make it a 2-point lead. DJ Wagner's going to check in for Ewan.
Hey, they've got 2 smaller guys up, A.J. Storr and Klafke. You might grab a rebound right here if he misses this second one. Big shot. Come on, Malik.
Thomas, the second free throw is on the way. That one's good. It's a 2-point game, 79-77. Ole Miss without a timeout. Storr takes the inbounds. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, got all the way to the rim, laid it up and in with 1.1 to go. Hogs throw it into Brazil. He heaves at the length of the floor, and we're going to overtime. A.J. Storr with the length of the floor off the inbound. Nobody stopped the ball. He laid it in with a left hand. We're tied at 79, and we are going to play some more. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Ole Miss is not dead yet. Overtime after the break on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
My name is Billy Richmond, and I'm a guard for the Arkansas Razorbacks. What's it like being a Razorback? It's someone who's strong-minded, mentally tough. We got the best fans here. Like, you always got to be 100% if you want to go 100%. So I feel like if you're healthy, then you can just always give it your all. My relationship with my trainers and UAMS physicians are everything.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
The Razorbacks are 1-1 in overtime this year. They played 2 overtimes in Alabama before they lost by a bucket. They beat Mizzou up in overtime to end the regular season. And we are headed to overtime today after an unlikely finish to regulation. A.J. Storr just streaked down the floor, Z, got all the way to the rim, used that left hand, and we're still here.
And Billy Richmond's a really good defender. He 3 times in this second half, he's been beaten off the dribble. Billy's going to give you max effort, great attitude. But he knows he got beat right there. He got on the side of Storr. Storr's a strong physical guy, and he went and made a tough basket. At Mizzou, Malik missed a free throw that would have wrapped it up in regulation. We still won. He could have made a free throw there, but we could still win this game.
So it'll be Brazil and Scott to jump center as overtime's underway, and Arkansas controls the tip. 79 all, at least 5 extra minutes of basketball. The winner to the final tomorrow. Acuff way out on the floor, doubled, goes inside. Ewan, nice ball fake, and he slams it with 2 hands. Acuff got between the double, and Arkansas's up 81-79. 4:35 to play in overtime. Storr on the other end, lost the handle, out of bounds. Ole Miss turns it over. A.J. Storr got a little ahead of himself there, and the Razorbacks are going to get the ball in the backcourt.
Now, this team is resilient. You got these calm freshman guards. You got a lot of hard playing. Good start to the overtime for the Hogs.
Acuff into the front court, guarded by Perry. Ewan pops out, away left side. Billy Richmond, a long way from the basket. Gives it back up to Acuff. 15 to shoot. Ewan turns and heads to the rim and draws a foul on the way to the basket. Ewan well out on the floor when he got that feed. Just turned and went right to the rim. James Scott commits the foul, and Ewan will shoot a pair of free throws.
Yeah, 4 fouls on Scott. They've got foul trouble. Don't forget that Comerdine, one of their best players, number 6, he fouled out in regulation. They fouled quite a bit today. Hogs have virtually no fouls.
Ewan's free throw is good, and the Razorbacks lead it by 3. 82-79. Malik Diaz back in for them. Scott goes out. Keza Jiffa returns, and Eduardo Kafke will sit.
It's 20 fouls today to 10. Billy's the only one with more than 2 fouls. He has 4.
Ewan's second free throw rattles around, drops home. 13 points, 13 rebounds for Malik Ewan today. Hogs by 4. 83-79. 4:08 to play in overtime. Jiffa dribbles out of the top of the circle. Gets a screen from Scott, but they couldn't get it to him on the roll. Left side, Storr, baseline on Richmond. Cut off, keeps the dribble with 10 to shoot. Storr going to try again. Steps back, baseline, jumper over Richmond is good. Tough shot, A.J. Storr pulls Ole Miss within 2. 83-81 with 3:40 to play.
They've got Jiffa guarding Darius.
17 now for A.J. Storr. Hogs in the half court. Thomas guarded by Perry. Drives around him, gets to the rim, lays it up and in. No match there. Perry can't guard Thomas. 85-81 with 3:20 to go. Now the Razorbacks need a stop. Jiffa picks up the dribble out near midcourt. Needs some help. Goes right side to Perry with 15 on the shot clock. Travis Perry at the foul line gets in the paint, but he's cut off by Ewan. Needs some help, gives it away to Pinkins. Pinkins right side, floats from 8, missed the shot. Rebound Malik Thomas. Hogs have it with 3 minutes to play. Ahead to Brazil, to the rim, lays it up and in. Trevin Brazil has given Arkansas a 6-point lead. 87-81, 2:48 to play in overtime. The Hogs down the floor. They got the bucket. Now Jiffa on the other end beats his man to the rim, and Keza Jiffa lays it in with a left hand. Ole Miss not dead yet. 87-83 with 2:30 to play.
Couple guys, Pinkins for one, limping pretty good. Ole Miss's tired legs. 4th game in 4 days, overtime.
Acuff weaves through the double, gets to the rim, tried to lob it for Richmond. Pass stolen away. Thomas retrieves it, knocked away from behind, however. Ole Miss out of there with it. Storr to the other end, didn't have numbers, so he'll wait with 2:10 to go. The Razorback lead is 4, 87-83. We're in overtime. Storr will handle it out near midcourt. 2 minutes to play in the OT. Steps to the left and buries a three-pointer. That is the second 3 for A.J. Storr. He's got 20 points, 87-86. Ole Miss back within 1 with 1:49 to go. A.J. Storr down the stretch has been a handful. Brazil with 1:40 to play, 15 to shoot. Holds the ball out at the logo, now gives it away to Darius Acuff. 10 on the shot clock. Acuff going to try to take Storr off the dribble down the lane. Scoop off the glass is in for Acuff. 21 for Darius. 89-86 with 1:23 to go. It's a 3-point Razorback lead. They set a screen for Storr, top of the circle. He'll try a three-pointer. Too strong, no good. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball. The arrow favors Ole Miss. So Ole Miss will keep possession with 1:13 to play. Arkansas up 89-86. Wagner's in for Richmond. And Ole Miss will inbound the basketball on their end of the floor. They'll throw it in off the baseline. Richmond limping some as he heads to the Arkansas bench. They're going to have to tend to him. And we've got a timeout.
Yeah, Razorbacks called a timeout. Hogs had 3 left, now 2 left.
We owe you a station break, so let's pause 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. A 1:13 to play in overtime. The Razorbacks with an 89-86 lead. What a ball game this has turned into.
Yeah, it really has.
And give Ole Miss credit. You talked about it a minute ago. This is a team, first off, that had lost 12 of 13 games coming into the conference tournament. If there was ever a candidate to be one and done in this tournament, it was the Ole Miss Rebels. But they beat Texas. Then they knocked off Georgia. And then yesterday, perhaps most remarkably, they knocked off second-seeded Alabama, beat them 80-79. They had not trailed for a moment of this tournament until the early stages of this one, when the Razorbacks grabbed the lead. It's been a ball game that has seen 11 ties and 13 lead changes, and we've got 1:13 left in overtime, and the issue's not decided yet.
No, not done yet, and it's nice to have the 3-point lead, very critical. But a nice drive by Darius. Hogs were only up 1. He went full speed down the paint. They don't have a ton of size. He was able to elevate and finish. He's not shot the ball well today at all. We've said that. He was 5 of 19 before that one, but that was a really important basket. Put the Hogs up 3.
The Razorbacks have scored 10 points in less than 4 minutes of overtime, and they've been perfect from the floor. 4 of 4 from field goal range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Ole Miss not half bad the extra period as well, 3 of 5. And they're probably, or at least from an Arkansas perspective, you're probably not done at the free throw line in this one, I wouldn't think.
No, not. Arkansas is going to shoot more free throws, 2 shots, and a big advantage with the fouls today. We talked about that. Right now it's 19-10, and that's not on the officials. It's been a well-called game for the most part. Hogs have just drove it better, been more aggressive. Billy Richmond's the only Razorback with more than 2. He has 4. They've already had 1 foul out, and Patton Pinkins has 4. James Scott, their only other big man other than Dia, he has 4. So they have much more foul trouble than the Hogs do.
Ole Miss has done a good job down the stretch of getting the ball to the basket. Early in the game, Arkansas was dominating in paint points. I mean, they were plus 15 at one point, I think. It's down to plus 4. Ole Miss done a really good job in the second half driving to the rim, and A.J. Storr has given them another dimension offensively. He leads them with 20 points now. Arkansas, led by Malik Thomas, is 29. He has 5 rebounds and 5 assists as well. 21 for Acuff with 5 boards and 7 assists. Brazil has 15 points, 9 rebounds. Ewan 14 points, 13 rebounds.
Just a crazy game. You add up the rebounds, the turnovers, and the fouls. Hogs are up plus 23. That's really good.
Ole Miss to throw it in off the baseline. Perry will be the trigger man. Drops it into Storr, right side. Drives the paint on Brazil. With the left hand, Storr lays it in. It's a 2-point game, or 1-point game, I'm sorry. 89-88 with a minute to play in overtime. Hogs by 1. Thomas out on the floor, gives it away to Trevin Brazil. Left side, DJ Wagner, guarded out there by Pinkins. Acuff with 15 to shoot. Dribbles at the logo. 50 seconds to play in overtime. They're trying to clear it out. Acuff drives around. Perry gets to the basket, lays it up and in. 23 for Acuff. 91-88. 40 seconds to play in overtime.
Beautiful shot. Great drive. Huge basket.
A.J. Storr on the other end, guarded by Brazil, gets a screen. 30 seconds. Storr down the lane, cut off. kicks it out. Pinkins baseline drive. He stepped out of bounds. He was on the sideline, in fact, when he caught the pass. Ole Miss turns it over with 27.3 to play. The shot clock is off, and Arkansas will inbound it in the backcourt with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that's why you're glad Commerdine's fouled out. He's a better player than his backup right there, and Jippa got a little excited, stepped about 6 inches out of bounds. Big turnover.
So now DJ Wagner will throw it in. They tell John Calipari he's got to move down to his end of the floor, and Ole Miss is going to spend the timeout, the extra timeout that they receive for overtime. This will be a 30-second timeout with 27.3 to play, and Arkansas leading 91-88 in overtime.
Yeah, this game stretched out. Razorbacks should have won this game in regulation, to me, and you
could have.
And just didn't execute a couple plays late. And then, of course, the big free throw from Malik. He's done that 2 Saturdays in a row. He could have wrapped the Missouri game up, missed it, and went to overtime. Razorbacks still won. This one, he could have pretty much wrapped it up. Goes to overtime again, and still got a great chance to win. You're up 3 with 27 seconds left, and it's the Razorbacks basketball, so you're going to get fouled. You want Darius, you want Malik to shoot the free throws.
The arrow favors the Razorbacks, too. Wagner, Thomas, Ewan, Acuff, and Brazil on the floor for the Razorbacks. The shot clock is off. It's a 3-point Arkansas lead. If they can survive and advance, they'll play Vanderbilt tomorrow.
Hopefully going to be some Razorback fans leaving this building jubilant. Head to Broadway to celebrate.
So Wagner is set to throw it in. They actually drop back Pinkins in almost a prevent defense. They get it into Acuff. Across the floor, Malik Thomas. Thomas doubled in the backcourt. Heaves it across the timeline to Brazil, and Trevin is fouled by Malik Diop with 18.8 to go. Ole Miss trapped in the backcourt. They were hoping Arkansas would throw it away. Thomas instead got it to Brazil, and now 2 shots for Trevin with 18.8 to go.
This will be our 26th and 27th free throws. They've shot 14.
15 points, 9 rebounds for Brazil today. This to make it a 2-possession game. The first of 2 is up. It is short off the front of the rim. No good. Hogs need to put this thing away.
Yeah, put it away. Make this one. You're up 4. Still a lot of time left. Billy comes back in with 4
Billy
fouls.
Richmond coming back in. He'll replace Malik Ewan. Brazil trying to make it academic. There's still 19.4 to go, so there's time. This to make it a 4-point ball game. 1 more for Brazil. 2 dribbles. Free throws on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound Store. Ole Miss could tie it with a 3. A.J. Store into the front court. Richmond's on him. 12 seconds. 11. Store off the dribble. Gets to the rim. Dunks with one hand with 9.3 to go. Ole Miss within 1. They get it into Acuff, and Darius fouled right away with 8 seconds to go. Store opted not to fire the 3. Went straight to the basket. There's still time for Ole Miss. And Arkansas, the best they can do right here is extend the lead out to 3.
Thought Trevin was going to come over and either block it or foul him, and he challenged it. But luckily there was no foul. And good job by Store going to the basket, aggressive. Hogs up 1 at the free throw line, Darius.
So Acuff is at the line. 24 for Store now, by the way. 8.6. That's what they put on the game clock, and Acuff just missed his first free throw. Are you kidding me? Acuff just missed his first free throw. He'll have 1 more.
Can't foul.
It's a 1-point game, 91-90. 8.6 to go. Second free throw by Acuff is good. Darius with 24 points. Ewan is in for Wagner with 8.6 to play. It's a 2-point Arkansas lead. Ole Miss got to go the length of the floor. They throw it into Store. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Store lets it fly right side, short on the 3. Brazil with a rebound, and they foul him with 1 second to play. Store just short on the 3-pointer. Trevin Brazil skied to get his 10th rebound of the afternoon. And now with Arkansas up 2, will walk to the other end of the floor with 1 second to play, and Brazil will have a pair of free throws.
Well, it's a good win for the Razorbacks. It was a gutsy win. Did it without Acuff playing very well. He did not. He missed a ton of shots. We've probably not had a guy miss as many shots in a while, but other guys stepped up. He made some big plays, and he made an important second free throw after he missed the first one. Good job, Darius Acuff. Hogs got this one now. Don't do anything. Don't foul. Stay away from them. Make your free throws. 1.6 left.
That foul was on Patton Pinkins. He's fouled out of the ball game, and Chris Beard is taking full advantage of his allotted time to get another player into the lineup. That allows both teams to go to their respective benches. It's not a timeout. It's just the Ole Miss coach utilizing all the time that he's allowed to get a substitute in for the player who's fouled out. Don Daly's over there saying it's time to go. Arkansas is on the floor.
We still got 2 timeouts if we need them.
So Brazil will be at the line with a chance to ice it.
Ole Miss played hard. Give them credit. They fought. Tired basketball team. They get the Razorbacks, much more talented team, to overtime.
Brazil 15-10 today. First free throw, in and out, no good. They put 0.6 of a second back on the clock, too. There's 1.6 to play. Arkansas just been unable to make that one free throw.
Yeah, make this one right here. Put it up 3. Make this free throw.
Second one by Brazil is up. That one's good. 93-90. Ole Miss does not have a timeout. They will insert James Scott into the lineup. He'll replace Malik Dia. They've got to throw it from one end to the other. And then they'd have to make a 3 in a second and a half.
Don't foul a 3-point shooter. Don't foul.
So it's going to be Schiffer to throw it in. Gets it ahead. Perry heaves it from midcourt. No good, and Arkansas wins. Arkansas survives. And the Razorbacks are headed to the championship round of the conference tournament for the first time since 2017. Take a deep breath, Hog fans. This was not easy.
No, it wasn't. And a great job, Ole Miss, fighting like that. We're a lot better team than them. We didn't play great at times today, but the Razorbacks get it done in overtime, 93-90. You'll take it. Wow, it's always great to advance to the conference tournament championship game. I've gotten to do it several times. It's a big deal, folks, and we're 1 win away from winning only the second SEC tournament in Razorback history, all the way back to Nolan Richardson in 2000.
Chris Beard, John Calipari met at midcourt, and Chris Beard did some coaching this week and did some coaching in advance of Ole Miss arriving because they didn't have a lot to play for. In fact, they really didn't have anything to play for in the grand scheme of things other than pride and the desire to get better. And they certainly did over the course of this week. But it is Arkansas who will play for the tournament championship tomorrow against Vanderbilt. 93-90 in overtime, our final. The Sonic Postgame Show is next on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At Sonic, the All-American Smasher is at the top of the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order with a side and medium drink for just $6. That's not just a big deal. That's a giant, massive, gargantuan, humongosaurus rex of a honkin' big deal for just $6. A deal this big shouldn't cost this little. Get the Sonic $6 All-American Smasher meal today.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
If you want to live free, yeah.
Quit tobacco today with Be Well, Arkansas. Be Well Arkansas can help you be healthier, happier, and more active by quitting tobacco. And you can do it all with local resources at no cost to you. Call 833-283-WELL or visit BeWellArkansas.org today for free help. Because it's never too late to be well. Brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health, Your Tobacco Settlement Dollars at Work, and Be Well Arkansas.
International soccer is coming to Razorback Stadium this spring. As the United States prepares to host the 2026 World Cup, the home of Razorback football is set to host its first international soccer match when Liga MX rivals Club America and Club Tigres face off in the Golden Clash on Saturday, March 28th. Tickets for this world-class soccer matchup will be available for just $35. Secure your seat for this can't-miss event at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Manuel Sharp first team foul. So Arizona will inbound in front of Willie Fritz, who is here again to watch today's game, sitting right next to the Cougar bench.
Yeah.
Inbound Pete. Pete back to Bradley. Bradley left to right on the perimeter. Sends it up top to Pete. Pete on the bounce, left elbow. Now to Burries. Burries off the screen, left to right. Burries tries to turn the corner, kick out Bradley. A right wing three hits. 5-0 Arizona.
We gotta pick him up, and we gotta stay with that guy.
Kingston Flemings into the front court for Houston. Off the Tugler screen. Left wing Uzan. Tugler left elbow. Tugler fakes the handoff. Tugler now gives it to Sharp. Sharp off the screen. A long two is good, and Emmanuel Sharp opens up the Cougars account.
Oh, yeah.
Arizona is going to bring in Tobe Awaka, 6'8 senior from Hyde Park, New York. The Big 12 sixth man of the year. He averages just over 9.5 points, just over 9.5 rebounds, which is third best in the Big 12. Not your normal sixth man. In fact, he was their starting center last year most of the year. Uzan to Sinak, hands it off to Flemings. Flemings top of the key for Tugler. Tugler shovels it back. Flemings pass to Tugler. Tugler to the lane. Try to pass to Sinak and throws it too hard over his head and out of bounds.
Come on.
And Tugler could have attacked that, I think.
Yeah, he could have. I don't know why he didn't. He's passing the ball when he should be shooting the basketball. He had a wide open basket.
Sampson's telling Tugler to slow down. He's playing too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could have attacked the rim. I'm with you.
He could have. You know, I don't know why. You know, he's overpassing the basketball.
17:28 to go in the first. 5-2 Arizona. It looks like Arizona might have dropped some water in front of their bench. You got about 4 staffers that are trying to clean up a wet area. So something spilled over there, but we're good to go now. Bradley to Pete, left wing. Pete off the screen, top of the key. Pete into the right corner, and a holding foul on Houston. It's on Sinak. Sinak picks up his first, team foul number 2. And Arizona will inbound, baseline right side. 21 on the shot clock, so no reset. Bradley will inbound, baseline right side. Into Burries, a good look for a right corner three. Air ball too strong. Sharp falling out of bounds, is able to save it, though, to Flemings. Flemings into the front court. Fires it to Uzan. Uzan down the baseline. Uzan, runner is good. 5-4 Arizona. 4 in a row for Houston after a 5-0 start for the Wildcats. 17 minutes in the first. Right corner to Burries. Now to Pete, right slot. Right wing Bradley. Bradley lobs it to Pete, trapped in the post. Pete's going to try to go around it. His pass tipped by Flemings, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flemings.
Yes, it was.
So 15 on the shot clock for Arizona as they'll inbound in front of the Cougar bench in the corner. Bradley will be the inbounder. Bradley into Burries. Burries off the screen. Left of the logo, now to Pete, right wing. Pete puts it on the bounce. Kicks it out to Burries, left wing. He's going to launch another three. Air ball again.
Yeah.
Burries is a great shooter. He's airballed back-to-back threes. Cougars the rebound. Uzan into the front court. Uzan drives right. The teardrop. Can't get the roll. The rebound grabbed by Awaka.
There's a good look. Couldn't get it to fall, though. Bradley to Karchinkov into the front court. Lobs it over the top for Pete. Pete on the baseline. Pete goes up strong. Can't get it to fall. A rebound knock free. Sanak has it for Houston. Hands it off to Sharp. Sharp into the front court. Cougars down 1, 16-13 in the first. Sharp to Fleming's at the logo. Here comes the Tugler screen. Pocket pass to Tugler. Kicks it out Sanak. He'll launch a right corner three. Got it. Chris Sanak picks up right where he left off yesterday. Yeah. A right corner three and a 7-0 Houston run. 7-5 Cougars, first lead of the night. 15:53 left to play in the half. Burries has the basketball left wing. Burries to Bradley, right of the logo. Backs it up towards midcourt. And there's a clock issue. Clock froze, I think. So they're going to turn this into a media and figure out the clock issue.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how much time's left. It says 15:53, but it's frozen. So I'm going to imagine it's less than 15:53 left to play. And I'm going to imagine that it's less than 25 on the shot clock. But you get the picture. Yeah. 7-5 Houston lead thanks to a 7-0 run after Arizona jumped ahead 5-0. It's Arizona basketball with who knows how much time left on the shot clock. When we return, this is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Hey Cougs fans, ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day HQ of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations, daily drink specials, and a laid-back vibe, there's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar, your Texas Ice House.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear. Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
This is relief. This is personal. Chiropractic care that starts with an understanding of your specific needs and goals. This is easy. Open evenings and weekends, and you can walk in anytime. Really easy. With regular visits costing less than a typical copay. No insurance needed. This is The Joint Chiropractic. Find your relief at a location near you.
Time over there.
15:44 is where they're going to put the clock at as we welcome you back to the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City alongside the Hall of Famer Elvin Hayes. Jeremy Branham with you. So the Cougars with a 7-0 run after Arizona jumped ahead 5-0. The Cougars punching back. They lead by 2. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Ford. Your Houston area Ford dealers stand for leadership. That's why they're proud to be the official truck and SUV of University of Houston Athletics. Ford vehicles offer the quality, technology, and capability to help you be your very best. Visit your Houston area Ford dealer today, and you'll see why Ford is the best in Texas. So Pettigrews telling TV that they had a clock malfunction. The 9 seconds is what they took off the clock. So 15:44 left to play in the first half. 16 on the shot clock. And Big E, what has jumped out to you so far? 4 minutes and change into this one.
Well, our guys are really fighting out there. And I tell you, Sanak, he is shooting that three as he was shooting it last night. And so I think that we got to rebound better with him. I think, now Tugler really have to really fight. I don't know why he's overpassing the basketball instead of, really shooting it. But we really got to work on that.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing a bit too fast. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Sanak had that early travel. He passed up a shot, tried to drive, and then traveled. And Sampson barked at him a little bit and said, hey, do what you were doing last night. Sanak said, okay. And he knocked down the next shot that he took.
Yeah.
Anthony Del Orso is checking into the game for the first time. He had a huge game yesterday, 26 points. He also had 22 against Houston last time they played. He's averaging just 9 points a game this year, though. But he gets on these heaters, and he goes nuts.
Well, I know we got to get Fleming going because he he will shoot it, but we got to get him going.
Del Orso's into the game for Burries, who airballed 2-3. Sacco into the game for Tugler. Sacco, fifth year from Rouen, France. 2.5 points, 2.5 rebounds. Bradley tries to turn the corner, left elbow, kicks it back outside. Del Orso left elbow, blocked from behind by Flemings and a late foul. Flemings doesn't like the call. He thought it was all ball.
It was.
Kip Kissinger didn't think so.
Well, they never think so.
So 2 free throws coming up for Del Orso. Flemings is talking to Kissinger, getting his perspective. Del Orso's an 81% free throw shooter. First of 2 is on the way, and it's good. So it snaps a 7-0 run, and it ends a scoring drought for Arizona of 2:45. Fleming's first, team's third. One more for Del Orso. Del Orso's second is good. So it ties the game at 7 as Houston inbounds to Flemings. Flemings into the front court for Houston off the double screen left to right. Hard hedge by Owaka. Pass to Sharp at the logo. Sharp wants the Sacco screen. Here it comes. Actually wants to pass it to him, and he does at the logo. Sacco's going to put it on a bounce, hands it off to Uzan. 9 to shoot. Hard hedge again. Uzan tries to turn the corner, kicks it up top to Flemings. 5 to shoot. Flemings in off the dribble, straight on 3. It's off the right side of the iron. It's rebounded by Owaka for Arizona. Owaka the outlet to Bradley. Bradley drives, driving inside. Tough finish with the right hand. A Euro step, little underhand, somehow gets it to fall, and Arizona in front by 2, 9-7. 14:45 to go in the first. Kingston Flemings into the front court, away from the screen. He gets bumped. The late whistle by Sermons. Foul's going to be called against Owaka. So Owaka picks up his first personal, team foul number 2. As Chase McCarty will check into the game for the first time, in for Sanak. McCarty had x-rays on that left wrist yesterday, precautionary x-rays after he took a hard fall yesterday, and they came out negative. And here he goes. He also came back into the game yesterday. Inbound, Uzan, lob, Sharp. Sharp ball fake, sidestep, left wing, 3. Got it. Emmanuel Sharp drills the left wing 3 to put the Cougars in front by 1.
He is on. Wow.
10-9 Houston, 14:25 to play in the first. Koa Pete, spin move, left elbow, jumper over McCarty, too strong, no. Rebound loose, and it bounces out to Arizona. Pete gives it off to Del Orso. Del Orso off the screen, dribbles left, finds Pete left elbow. Pete on the attack. Pete the runner, no. Gets his own rebound. The putback, yes.
Yeah, we got a rebound. We got a rebound.
There's blood on Emmanuel Sharp's left elbow. So they're going to stop play to clean that up. JoJo Tugler's going to check into the game for Sacco. 11-10 Arizona.
Sacco got to really work and get on that board. He can't just stand out there. He got to go after every rebound. Tugler had to come back in the game.
Dwayne Aristote is into the game as well, 6'8" freshman from the Netherlands. He checks in for Arizona. He didn't play against the Cougars earlier this year either. He had an illness that cost him to miss a few games. Aristote, though, 45% three-point shooter. Not a volume guy, though. He averages less than 4.5 points a game. So John Houston working feverishly to clean off that left elbow, and it is good to go. Bandage on Emmanuel Sharp. 14:05 to go in the first. Arizona leads Houston 11-10. Sharp into the front court. Uzan at the logo. Left sideline Flemings. Flemings off the double screen. Finds McCarty. He'll launch a right wing 3. Too strong, no good. Tugler's being held down low by Owaka. Tugler's saying about time. He's been saying that he's been fouled a lot. Finally, a whistle's called that he drew. Yeah. Owaka picks up his second. So second on Owaka, team foul number 3. He's going to have to leave with 13:54 left to play in the half. Rivas takes his spot. Flemings into Uzan, left corner. Uzan on the bounce. Dribbles it outside. Top of the arc for Tugler. Handoff Uzan. Uzan comes off the screen. Tommy Lloyd wanted an illegal screen called there. Handoff McCarty. Left side Flemings. 5 to shoot. Flemings the drive. Flemings stop, pop, 7-footer. In and out, no good. Weak side rebound to Bradley. Bradley into the front court. Bradley to the right wing. His team up by 1. Under 13.5 to go in the first. Karchinkov fires it right corner. Bradley. He'll launch a 3. He hits.
We gotta tighten up on D on that.
14-10 Arizona, 13-13 left in the first. Flemings picks up the dribble at the logo. Pass out of it to McCarty. Hands it off to Uzan, top of the key. Tugler hands it off to Uzan, left to right. Fakes the pass, gets double teamed. Now saves it to Sharp. Sharp on the bounce. Pull back right wing. Fadeaway 3. In and out. It went halfway down.
Yeah, that was, I thought it was in there.
Karchinkov the rebound. Into the front court for Bradley. Bradley off the screen. Cougars switch it. Bradley driving right side of the lane to the basket. No good, off the mark. Might have been blocked. Rebound Tugler, outlet Flemings. Flemings bounce past McCarty. McCarty down the baseline. McCarty runner good. Tugler went down to the paint again.
I know.
So Houston cuts the lead in half. 14-12 Arizona. 12.5 to go in the first. Bradley to Karchinkov. Top of the key. Left sideline. Aristode off the screen. Pulls it back. Picks up the dribble.
Back up. You got to come.
Now to Del Orso at the logo. Del Orso to the right sideline. Bradley defended by Sharp. Bradley the crossover. Bradley to the baseline. Good defense by Sharp. Contested the shot. Passes out of it to Del Orso. Del Orso the drive. The runner over Tugler. High off the glass for 2. Tough finish by Del Orso.
Yeah, that was.
16-12 Arizona. Under 12 minutes left to play in the half. Kingston Flemings walks it into the front court for Houston. Flemings dribbles left to the left elbow, crossover, drives right side of the lane, tough right hand, that falls. Tough finish by Flemings.
Fleming looked good on that.
I don't know why they stopped it. I don't know why there was a dead ball there.
I don't know why.
So we're at the under 12 media timeout. There was a whistle blown. I'm not sure why, but because there was a whistle blown and we're in the under 12, it would be a media timeout. 11:39 left to play. First half, Big 12 championship game in Kansas City. And Arizona with a 2-point lead over Houston, 16-14. Wildcat possession when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Houston. I'm attorney Stuart J. Gus. Houston is my hometown, and for 30 years, my team and I have been right here, helping our neighbors who've been hurt in car accidents. We're more than lawyers. We are part of this community. We know how to deal with the insurance companies, and we'll stand by you every step of the way. Together, we are a team. If you're injured in an accident, you can trust Gus. Call 866-TRUST-GUS or visit trustgus.com.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal. Just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
11:39 left to play. First half for the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. Elvin Hayes, Jeremy Branham with you. Happy to have you along for the ride today. So apparently Arizona accidentally kicked the ball. It rolled to midcourt, so the officials stopped play. And because they stopped play in the media window, it turned into the media timeout. An explanation that I know you were craving. Cougar basketball is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Get Ritter's Insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit progressive.com. Arizona 6 for their first 13, 46%, 2 for 4 from 3. Houston 6 for their first 12, 2 for 5 from 3. A couple of heavyweights going toe-to-toe so far, Big E.
Yeah, I tell you, it's really, they really look really good, Houston. You know, I I just don't get everybody, all the coaches down there talking to the officials, and he's not a head coach. Why is he out there talking to the official, telling him anything?
And Tommy Lloyd now the one talking to Pettigrew. I know that Lloyd has been a little bit upset with the Tugler screens up high.
Yeah.
I've heard him yell, that's illegal on several occasions. So he wants an illegal screen on Houston. Pettigrew, I think, has given him an explanation as to why it's not an illegal screen, though. So I don't know if they see eye to eye.
I don't know.
Mercy Miller's checked into the game for Uzan. 6'4" sophomore from L.A. His father, Master Peace, here came over and talked to DJ Khaled for a little bit.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
A couple of musical icons. Burris will bring the ball into the front court, sends it over to the left side for Aristode. Aristode passes into the post, and it's knocked away by Houston. Chase McCarty went around the shield and batted it free through the baseline. So Burris will inbound, baseline left side, 21 on the shot clock. Burris into Del Orso, left corner, good closeout by Sharp. Del Orso trapped in the corner, lobs it. Rivas inside, ball fake up with the right, and gets it to fall. You got McCarty in the air with the ball fake.
Yeah.
And then good timing as he's able to lay it up and in. 18-14 Arizona, 11-15 left to play in the half. Flemings to Sharp left wing. Sharp to Tugler in the post left block. Here comes the double team. Kick out Sharp, left corner, three. Off the heel, no good. McCarty goes over the back for a foul. First on McCarty, team foul number 4. Sharp, his best look, couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah.
And now Sinak will re-enter for Chase McCarty. 11:02 left to go in the first. Arizona by 4, 18-14. As Burris.
Once again, Sharp pulled a tough assignment.
Oh, yeah. Burris into the front court. Picks up the dribble between the rings. Sends it to Pete, right wing. Pete wants to drive on Sinak. Ball fake, leans into Sinak. Gets the foul called. And he'll shoot 2.
Man.
That's also the second on Sinak.
Man, that...
Sampson's telling Sermons that Pete jumped into him. So 2 free throws for Koa. Pete, a 59% free throw shooter. Pete, the first of 2, is good. 5-point lead, 19-14, as Chase McCarty will check into the game for Sinak, who now has 2. One more for Pete. Pete second, makes them both. Arizona with a 6-point lead, their largest of the game. 10:45 left to play as the inbound to Flemings. Flemings brings it into the front court for Houston, lobs it up top to Tugler. Illegal screen called on Houston.
Man, what is
it's on Sharp.
What is going on?
That's Sharp's second.
What is going on?
Kissinger saying that Sharp pushed his defender into the screener. Looks like he might have a point. So Sharp's going to have to leave the game as he picks up his second. Uzan will take his spot. And it's Arizona ball up by 6. Burris to Pete. Pete off the screen, drives to the basket. Tough finish, gets the roll.
Yeah.
And Sampson wants a timeout. (22-14) Arizona with a 6-0 run. They build an 8-point lead.
Yeah.
As they've made their last 3 shots, and Kelvin Sampson using a timeout to try to stop the Arizona momentum.
Yeah. We really need to begin to play our game. We're kind of just holding back, look like, instead of taking the basketball to them, and we are getting into a push and shove match instead of really playing the game of basketball. Because if you want to, fake a guy to get him into, I'm pushing you, I can bait you and give you an opportunity to if I bait you, you can come and try to, elbow me or do something to me. And I think that's what they are doing.
Houston football.
Arizona.
Houston football is building something special. A Texas Bowl win, top 25 finish, and the best signing class in school history. The future is here. 2026 Houston football tickets on sale now. Secure your seats today at uhcougars.com/tickets. Go Cougs. The Cougars down by 8, 6-0 run for Arizona. Houston also with 2 starters in foul trouble. Sinak and Sharp each have 2. 10:23 to go in the half as Uzan has it. Left to the logo. Sends it to McCarty at the logo. Right sideline to Flemings where Burry's defense. Flemings on the bounce. Crossover. Driving. Baseline. Stop. Pop. Fade. Shoot. Short. No good. The rebound grab by Del Orso. The lob outlet to Burry's. Burry's into the front court. To Pete. Back to Burry's. Burry's left to right. Burry's kicks it out. Aristo to 3. Air ball too strong, and it's going to be picked up by Miller in the corner. Miller into the front court for Houston. Miller off the screen, top of the key. Hedge there. Miller backs it away. Now to Kingston Flemings. Flemings to the left wing. Flemings off the Tugler screen. Pocket pass to Tugler. Leaves it for Miller. Miller reverse layup. Good finish. As Miller is able to get it to fall. Snaps the 6-0 run.
Yeah. Miller is really good at around that basket.
22-16. Tugler's third assist. Aristo, right wing, puts it on the deck. Left elbow, free throw line, push off, offensive foul. Aristo gets called for the shove, and it's going to go the other way. Cougar ball. He missed the shot anyways. But Aristo picks up his first, team foul number 4. As Karchinkov will return, Bradley will return. Del Orso leaves the game, as does Aristo. And Sacco's going to check in from McCarty. And it's going to be a rare time that we see Tugler and Sacco on the floor at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
We don't see this. Can't remember the last time we saw it. Left elbow, Tugler drives, gets bumped. Can't get the layup to fall, but is fouled by Krivos. That's his second. Krivos just picked up his second foul.
Yes.
So Krivos and Awaka each have 2 apiece.
We hope Tugler will get these 2 free throws.
Tugler 70% from the stripe, playing the 4 right now for Houston. A double big. Awaka's heading to the scorer's table. He has 2. First of 2 for Tugler is good.
Good.
Pulls Houston within 5. 1 more for Tugler. As Awaka enters for Krivos. 1 more for Tugler. 9:10 to go in the half. Houston trails by 5. Tugler's second. Good. Makes them both.
Wow.
4-point game, 22-18. 9:08 left to go in the half as Bradley brings it into the front court. Shovels it to Burries. Up top, Karchinkov. Off the screen. Karchinkov turns the corner. Sends it up top to a wide open Burries for 3. Too strong, no. Rebound tip to Tugler, who hands it off to Uzan. Uzan into the front court in a hurry. Uzan top of the key. Uzan a crossover off the Tugler screen. Right wing Miller. Miller puts it on the bounce. Miller trying to knife through the defense. His runner is short. Rebound tipped outside. Bounces off Karchinkov's head. Sacco picks up the loose ball, and he saves it to Miller. Fresh 20 for Houston. Flemings off the Tugler screen. Loses the handle, gets it back. Pass to Tugler. Free throw line. He's going to post up. The left-hand hook. Gets the roll.
Good.
4 in a row for Tugler. Cougars within 2.
Go, big fella.
22-20. 8:20 left to go in the first. Bradley shovels it back to Pete. Pete, Karchinkov left corner, off the screen, turns the corner, into the lane, kick out Burries. Right corner for Bradley. Bradley's going to put it on the bounce, 17 to shoot, off the Pete screen. Left wing Burries. Burries back to Bradley.
Back out, Tugler. You got to come back out.
Bradley spin move, layup, no, but a foul on Houston, and Jaden Bradley's going to shoot 2 free throws, but first a timeout.
Milo have to come really stay with him and not get away from him.
The foul's whistled on Milos Uzan. His first personal foul. It's also the 7th team foul.
Yeah.
So Arizona's going to be in the bonus for the final 8 minutes.
But Milo needs to really stay close to him. You can't drop off a guy trying to help out when you got the guy who doing it all to you.
6-0 run for Houston to cut an 8-point deficit down to 2. Arizona has not scored in 2.5 minutes, but a chance to end the drought and end the run with Jaden Bradley shooting 2 free throws, but first a timeout. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Hey Cougs fans, ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day HQ of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations, daily drink specials, and a laid-back vibe, there's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar, your Texas Ice House. Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
8 minutes left to play. First half from the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. Elvin Hayes, Jeremy Branham with you. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by King Ranch Ag and Turf. Strengthen your lineup this season with John Deere equipment from King Ranch Ag and Turf. If you need more speed, sign the quick-cutting G-Track mower to your roster. Pick up some power with the Gator XUV and its 4,000-pound towing capacity. Or drop the versatile 1-Series tractor with the right combination of implements and attachments to get every job done. Stop by in-store or online at KingRanchAgTurf.com today. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence. Arizona up by 2, Big E. They'll be at the line, though, Jaden Bradley to shoot a pair. He already has 8 points for the Big 12 Player of the Year.
You gotta not switch. You gotta stay with your man.
Cougars were down by as many as 8, but a 6-0 run for the Cougars came at the right time.
Yes, it did.
Cougars in a bit of foul trouble. So is Arizona, though.
Yeah.
Cougars have 2 starters with 2. Chris Sinak has 2. Emmanuel Sharp has 2. For Arizona, both of their centers have 2. Kind of have a 2-headed monster at center with Mo Krivas and Tobe Awaka. They both have 2 fouls, but Awaka is on the floor with those 2. So 2 free throws coming up for Bradley, who's 2 for 2 from the line. He's an 80% free throw shooter. Cougars will have Flemings, Uzan, Miller, Tugler, and Sacco on the floor. So Tugler still at that 4 spot.
Yeah.
Bradley, the first of 2, gets the roll. Front of the iron, off the glass, and through. Tugler played a lot of the floor last year, of course, with Roberts at the 5. One more. Bradley second, good. So both are in, 24-20 Arizona, 8 minutes left to go in the half. Arizona showing a little bit of a 3-court trapping defense. Uzan back to Flemings. Flemings into the front court for Miller, kicks it over to Tugler right wing, and now back to Flemings right of the logo. Flemings picks up the dribble, pass to Tugler, top of the arc, now to Uzan with Pete on him. Uzan left wing, he's going to launch a deep left wing 3. It's just short. Rebound loose on the floor. Cougars had it, couldn't grab it. Bradley picks it up, ahead to Burries. Burries drives baseline, Euro step. That's on the pass off. Fouled underneath. Sampson's telling Sermons it should have been on the pass off. It's on Miller. They're going to give him 2 free throws. Sampson's yelling at the officials saying that's on the pass off. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sampson just told Sermons that wasn't a shot. Burries is going to shoot 2, 79% free throw shooter. if Burries makes this first, it's really academic, but Burries, the first of two, is good, so would have gotten two anyways. 25-20 Arizona. Chase McCarty's going to return. He's going to check in for Milos Uzan. So the Cougars are going with a lineup we've not seen this year.
No, we haven't. We have not seen these lineups, which we are in right now.
C.D. Gay gets some rare minutes. A freshman from Senegal. 1.5 points, less than a rebound a game. So Flemings, Miller, McCarty, Tugler, and Sacco, the 5 for Houston. Burries, the second free throw is good, and Arizona back in front by 6. 26-20, 7:29 to play. Again, that trapping defense for Arizona's. Miller sends it into the front court for Tugler.
Yeah, wow.
Risky pass, but it got there.
Very risky.
Tugler spin move, the right-hand hook. That's goaltending, and Tugler gets a basket.
Yes.
C.D. Gay said, I'm gonna come into the game, and I'm going to touch something.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
The ball was clearly on the way down, and C.D. Gay said, I'm going to send a message. So he goaltending on Gay. Tugler gets the basket, and Houston again within 4. 26-22, 7:10 left to play in the half. Bradley, the blow-by to the basket. Tough finish, 2 and a foul.
Oh, no, man.
Tugler gets called for the foul as he was in the circle. Bradley has a dozen.
Why?
Chance for the three-point play.
You know, I don't know why we can't pick this guy up, and we need to stay with him, because we can't keep giving him all that freedom.
A blown assignment there by the Cougars defensively.
Yeah. Well, when you haven't really played that well together, you know, because all these new guys kind of out there.
Bradley gets the free throw to fall, completes the three-point play. 29-22, Arizona by 7. 7:08 left to play in the half. Arizona again in that three-quarter trapping defense. Miller, the bounce pass to Flemings into the front court, now to Tugler. Tugler's going to attack down the baseline, backing it in. Tugler into the lane, the left-hand hook. 2 more for Tugler.
Yeah.
Tugler's got 8.
Man, Tugler is really working them inside.
Bradley a pull-up 2, toe on the line, can't get the roll. Rebounded by Miller. 6:45 to go in the half. Houston trails by 5. Flemings into the front court. Flemings left slot, off the double screen. Flemings pocket pass Tugler. Tugler gets tripped, keeps his dribble, now saves it to Miller left wing. Miller cut off, and now to Flemings at the logo, 12 to shoot. Flemings, hesitation dribble. Flemings left elbow, ball fake, leans in, throws it away.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, he's a little out of control there.
He is, he was.
He's trying to find Miller, the pass was too tall.
Yeah.
Turnover Flemings.
Fleming got to really begin to shoot the basketball, you know, because he's not coming down finding the open lanes to really shoot the basketball in.
6:19 to go in the half. Arizona by 5. Bradley into the front court. Spins away from the screen. Drives. There's a lob for Pete, who slams it home.
That just not should be.
31-24. 6 minutes left to play in the half. Flemings to the top of the arc. Picks up the dribble. Over to Tugler. Tugler spin move. The right hand this time. And 2 more for Tugler, who's already in double figures with 10.
Tugler is really working it.
31-26 Arizona, 5:48 in the half. Pete, crossover, left elbow, ball fake. His pass outside to Burries. Burries the ball fake. He comes off the screen. Right to left. Burries passes it right wing. Bradley into the post for Pete. Pete, jumper over Tugler's well short. Miller the rebound for Houston.
Tugler did the exact right thing he needed to do.
Miller into the front court, 5:25 left to play in the half. Sharp and Sinak, who each have 2 fouls, are at the scorer's table for Houston.
Yeah.
Kingston Flemings wants the screen. Here comes Sacco. Flemings goes away from the screen. Thought about the pull-up 3. Hands it off to Miller, 7 to shoot. Miller, left slot. Miller is going to take a deep left wing 3. Got it. Mercy Miller from way down.
Wow, man. He really... Miller coming to play tonight.
Pulls Houston within 2 as we go under 5 minutes left to play in the half. 31-29. Burries right wing off the screen, right to left. Burries into the left corner for Bradley. Bradley with Flemings defending. On the bounce, kicks it up top. Karchinkov. He looks to drive. Good defense by McCarty. Karchinkov creates some space. Fadeaway jumper, and he wedges it between the rim and the backboard. A wedgie, but the arrow belongs to Arizona. What's frustrating about that, too, is that never had a chance to go. Never had a chance to go.
No, that ball, Tugler is out.
Yeah, he needed a blow. He was asking his team for a rest. So Sharp and Sinak back into the game as Miller and Tugler will leave.
Well, do Phoenix do Arizona get the basketball?
Arrow. Yeah, it's a jump ball and there's a wedgie. It was their arrow, so they will inbound it to Awaka. Awaka lobs it up top to Karchinkov. Karchinkov, top of the key, crossover, drives to the hoop, misses a runner, but the rebound Awaka, he's there for the putback layup.
You gotta have that rebounder.
33-29, Arizona, 4:20 left to go in the half. Kingston Flemings into the front court for Houston. Del Orso's holding Sharp. Flemings off the screen. Flemings on the bounce. Flemings crossover. Flemings the drive to the hoop. Can't get it to fall, and there's a foul going to be called on Arizona. Couldn't hear the whistle. It's loud in here.
Yeah,
it's on Awaka. That's his third. Third on Awaka with 4:08 left to go.
Yes.
So Awaka picks up his third personal, 6-team foul, and Kingston Flemings will shoot 2. So Flemings will go to the line to shoot a pair. Tommy Lloyd having a conversation with Sermons now. Flemings first is good. 33-30. Miller's going to check into the game for Sharp. They don't want Sharp to pick up his third. One more for Flemings. Fleming second, good. 33-31. Arizona by 2. Milos Uzan's going to check into the game for Sadak. So the Cougars they're trying to protect their guys in foul trouble.
Yeah. How many does Sadak have?
2.
Oh, okay.
4:07 to go in the half. Arizona leads by 2. Bradley into the front court, left sideline. Top of the key for Pete. Pete turns the corner, left elbow, wide open jumper, well short. Long rebound, Sacco for Houston, outlet to Flemings. Flemings races into the front court. Flemings, top of the key. Flemings right elbow, down the right side of the lane. Flemings to the basket, missed the layup. The tip is good. I'm not sure if it was Flemings or Sacco, but it belongs to Houston, and it ties the game at 33. They give Flemings credit for it. Here's Pete on the attack. Pete, the tough runner, no, but a foul on Houston. It's on Khalifa Sacco as he fouled Pete as he was driving. So Sacco picks up his first personal foul. Arizona reaches the double bonus, but 2 free throws for Koa Pete anyways. He was in the act of shooting. Got a tight one. All tied up. 33-33. Koa Pete will be at the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. But first a timeout. Houston, Arizona, Big 12 tournament championship game. Knotted up 33 all. Koa Pete shoots 2, and our coverage of Houston basketball continues after a word from KPRC 950 AM.
Game day every day at TDECU with the brand new UH debit card. Fuel your fandom with exclusive member offers at the team shop and concession stand. Get your UH debit card today by visiting TDECU.org/UH. Insured by NCUA. Membership required.
Again, get your UH debit card today by visiting TDECU.org/UH.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to .rhythm.com/UH for this deal, just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
.336 left to play in the opening half from the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. 3:36 left to go. And we're all tied up, 33-33. Hey, Coug fans, ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day headquarters of the Houston Cougars, with 10 Houston locations, daily drink specials, and the ultimate game day vibes. There's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Visit our website or follow us on social for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar, Cougs Bar, Little Woodrow's, your Texas Ice House. Cougars doing a really good job, Big E, of
they are
fighting, even though they're in some pretty heavy foul trouble here.
Yeah, that's true. They're rebounding the same 12-12, and I think that the Cougs, I tell you, Tugler was really working in there. He was really playing tough, and but hey.
All right, before the teams return to the floor, let's pause for station identification along the Houston Sports Network. Koa Pete's at the free throw line coming out of the timeout. Pete, 10 points. Two of Arizona players in double figures. Bradley, the Big 12 Player of the Year with 13. Pete has 10. The lone Cougar in double figures is Tugler, who has 10. He's currently on the bench. Needed a breather. So Pete, 2 for 2 from the line, makes it 3 for 3 from the stripe, and gives Arizona the lead again. Houston basketball presented by Kohl's. From jerseys to hats and more fan favorites, find everything you need to gear up for game day at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Pete's second is in and out, no good. Fleming's the board for Houston. Cougars down 1, 3:33 in the half. Uzan will bring it in the front court after he receives the pass from Flemings. Uzan to Flemings, right sideline. Flemings on the bounce. Flemings to jump step into the lane. Lobs it over the head of Del Orso to Uzan. The Uzan wants to drive. Uzan, the left-handed runner. No. Miller, the tip. No. Miller tips it to the corner. He couldn't quite get there. Yeah. He was standing on the sideline whenever he chased it down.
Wow.
Good hustle by Miller.
That was great hustle by Miller.
3:11 to go in the half. 34-33. Arizona by 1. Into Bradley. Bradley walks it into the front court, top of the key. Bradley off the screen again, top of the key, left wing Burries. Burries back to the logo. Burries, right wing. McCarty switches up on him. Into the post again for Pete. He'll face up, wants to back it in on Sacco. Cougars in the double team. Pete dribbles away from it. Now dribbles back in. 4 to shoot. Into Burries. Burries spins right through Miller and lays it up and through. Miller tried to draw a charge. Went to the deck. 36-33 Arizona. 2:33 left to go in the half. Uzan, top of the key to McCarty. Launches a right wing 3. Too strong, no good. And the rebound to Karchinkov.
McCarty, he is just throwing it up. He's not really.
Pete, left elbow, kicks it out to Burries, left wing, dribbles left to right, right wing, Karchinkov, the lob to Pete, good catch in traffic. Back up top, Burries, he'll launch a straight on 3, hits one.
Oh, wow.
Burries, his first 3, he had airballed 2 others. And it's a 6-point Arizona lead, a 6-0 run suddenly as we go under 2 minutes left to play in the half. Flemings to Uzan, left of the logo. Uzan to Flemings, right sideline. Flemings off the screen, gets switched up with Pete. Flemings on the bounce. Flemings on the attack, free throw line, passes it off to Miller. Miller spin move. Miller 4 to shoot. Miller attacking. Miller left side of the lane to the basket. Left-hand layup.
Wow.
Great finish by Mercy Miller, who has 7 in the first half.
That guy is Mercy is really playing it tough.
He's a scorer by nature.
Yes, he is.
39-35 Arizona, minute 20 left to go in the half. Bradley lobs it. Flemings bats it away. Bounces over into the front row. It'll be Arizona ball, 16 to shoot. Tugler will return now for Sacco. He's been at the scores table for about a minute and a half.
Yes. Come on, Ruff.
Minute 14 left to go. Bradley inbound to Karchinkov, hands it back off to Bradley. Bradley turns the corner to Del Orso. Del Orso into the left corner for Bradley. Bradley on the bounce. Bradley kicks it right corner. Burries another good look for three, and it's another one for Burries.
Wow.
Right in front of DJ Khaled. 42-35. Burries catching fire now. 57 seconds left to go in the half. Kingston Flemings walks it into the front court for Houston. Bounce pass to Miller. Miller looks to go baseline. Spin move. Del Orso defends. Backs it away. Miller now attacking again. Miller to the basket. Leans in. No. McCarty. They're going to call a foul on the shot by Miller on Del Orso. So Del Orso picks up his first personal foul. 7th team foul. It sends Mercy Miller to the line to shoot two. Miller 77% from the stripe. Miller, the first of two, is good. 42-36. You get this to about a 5-point game at the half. Yeah. With as much as Sanak and Sharp have sat.
Yes.
It feels pretty good.
That's true.
One more for Miller. Got to close the half out strong, though, these last 42 seconds. Miller's second. Can't get the roll. Rebound Karchinkov. Leaves it for Bradley. Bradley. 12-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bradley right of the logo. Bradley yells instructions on the play. Down to 10 to shoot. Bradley away from the screen, shovels to Burries. Burries off the screen, right to left. Burries a crossover dribble with right elbow. Jumper there, hits.
Oh, wow.
And a timeout, Arizona. Arizona's going to take the timeout. 44-36, Arizona by 8, 13.1 left in the half. Arizona's going to take a timeout to get their defensive unit on the floor, maybe try to stay out of some foul trouble as well, although nobody on the floor had 2 fouls. So this is for defensive purposes. Emmanuel Sharp's going to check in for Houston. If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy's here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougars by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to rhythm.com/UH for this deal. Just for Cougars fans, terms and conditions apply. So 13 seconds to go. Arizona leads Houston by 8, 44-36. Houston will have the shot clock turned off, of course, as they try to end the half with some points.
Yes.
Sharp checks into the game for McCarty. The Cougars will have Flemings, Uzan, Sharp, Miller, and Tugler on the floor. Bradley's going to pick up Houston 94 feet. Aristo came into the game defensively. In for Del Orso. Uzan into Flemings. Flemings into the front court with 8 seconds left. Flemings dribbles right. Flemings to the basket. Flemings leans in. The tough finish. No. Tugler the tip. They're going to wave it off and say basket interference.
That's not. That is not basket interference.
Houston's going to review this. Houston's going to challenge the call. Sampson's not happy that we had to challenge it to begin with. But this will be challenged by Houston. I think Sampson also wanted to foul on the Flemings drive. He felt like Pete leaned into him. Didn't go straight up. So 2.9 to go. Houston will challenge this.
If Houston is challenging it, this official down there, he's trying to explain something instead of going accepting the challenge and looking at it.
Well, the officials go into the monitor. All three are going to take a peek at this. I think that might be off. That's very close. It's razor thin. You just hope that there's a view. Oh, I think that's off the cylinder.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Yes.
Now, you just hope that there's a replay look that is clear and conclusive enough that they have enough evidence to overturn it. That, to me, looks like it bounced off of the cylinder, though.
Yes.
But none of these angles are great angles. Maybe the ball, a fraction of the ball is still over. I think it's off. Yeah. It's very close, though. Yeah. If they say that there's not enough evidence to overturn it, I get that. I do think it is off, though.
After review, deemed an unsuccessful challenge. Houston number 11 had his hand over the ball when the ball was over the cylinder. Houston is out of challenges for the rest of the game.
That is just really pathetic.
So they will not. This unsuccessful challenge. Houston's without a challenge the rest of the game, and they have to burn a timeout. And I think that was off the cylinder slightly. Yeah. It was very close. I will give them credit for that. Here's the inbound Del Orso. Del Orso, right wing, heaves a three at the buzzer, way off the mark, no good. And that'll take us to the half. Yeah, I think that's one of those plays, Biggie, on that goaltending that however it was called on the floor, it was going to stay that way. Tough break for Houston, but that does take us to the half. Arizona up by 8, 44-36. Coming up in the Cougar halftime show, we'll take a look at all of our first half stats. Scores on a very busy Saturday in college basketball. Teams punching their tickets. Semifinals in the conference tournaments as well. And we come back, we'll listen to some highlights, and we'll get Elvin's thoughts on this first half of play. At the break, in the Big 12 Tournament Championship game, Arizona leads Houston 44-36. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Group 1 Auto is proud to drive University of Houston Cougars. Just like the Cougars bring their best to every game, Group 1 brings more to every driver in Houston, like more value with transparent pricing and exclusive offers, more service from trusted teams to certified technicians who know your ride inside and out, and more selection with thousands of vehicles across your favorite brands. Whether you're cheering courtside or cruising the Houston streets, let Group 1 fuel your journey. Get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Visit group1auto.com to learn more.
This is relief. This is personal. Chiropractic care that starts with an understanding of your specific needs and goals. This is easy. Open evenings and weekends, and you can walk in anytime. Really easy. With regular visits costing less than a typical copay. No insurance needed. This is The Joint Chiropractic. Find your relief at a location near you.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up at your trunk in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot. Use promo code SPOT24 to save on your reservation today.
Gearing up for game day? Look no further than King Ranch Ag and Turf, your trusted source for John Deere equipment. With over a century of John Deere expertise, we're proud to support the hard work of farmers, landscapers, and homeowners. Whether you're mowing your land or managing a job site, we've got the equipment, parts, and service you need, and the team you trust. Visit KingRanchAgTurf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealership locations. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
On the Houston Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Cougar Halftime Show. Let's go courtside. Here's Jeremy Branham. Now, let's go inside the Joint Chiropractic Studios.
At the half at the T-Mobile Center in Arizona, where the top seed Wildcats lead the Cougars 44-36. They just had a fan participating in one of those shooting contests. He had a half-court shot.
Yeah, he did. Wow.
He won $6,600. We need to invite him to dinner and let him pick up the tab.
Yeah, hey, come on.
All right, Cougars down by 8 at the half. Chris Sinak didn't play very much in the first half, just 6 minutes, 2 fouls. Emmanuel Sharp started off shooting the basketball well at 5 points.
Really well.
But he only played 2 minutes because he picked up a second foul as well. Arizona closed the half pretty strong in a half that saw 2 ties, 4 different lead changes. And as we stand right now, Arizona leads by 8. How did things look to you in the first 20 minutes of play, Biggie?
Well, I think that some of the calls by the officials were questionable calls and, put the Cougs in a really tough situation. But I think also that the U of H need to really play defense on, really tight defense on what's his name, I think.
Bradley, the player of the year, or Burries?
Yeah,
or
Bradley. Bradley. He needs to really play tough defense on Bradley and switch with it. And sometimes you want to leave that guy and go and switch and get away from it, but you got to stay with him. And I think Sharp does a great job of that, who's staying with that player and not switching. And so I think that the Cougs will do themselves really well if they just really played that guy really tough.
Yeah, having Sharp on the floor will help you defensively and offensively, really. Cougars, because of the way the first half went, have kind of relied on some uncharacteristic scoring, getting scoring in some spots that they usually don't. JoJo Tugler has 10 first-half points, a couple more points than his season average, and Mercy Miller has 8 points, which is almost double his season average, but really nice that the Cougars able to get some scoring from those two.
Yeah, Tugler was really left and right hand on them down there, and I think Percy was just, man, he was a great hustler out there. He was tipping, he was shooting it, he was doing what he needed to do on the court out there.
And Miller, the Cougars' leading rebounder as well. He's actually the leading rebounder in the game with 5.
Yes.
44-36, Arizona by 8 as we take a listen to some of our first half highlights. Here comes the Tugler screen. Pocket pass to Tugler. Kicks it out Sinak. He'll launch a right corner 3. Got it. Chris Sinak picks up right where he left off yesterday. Yeah. A right corner 3 and a 7-0 Houston run. Inbound, Uzan lob, Sharp ball fake, sidestep, left wing 3. Got it. Emmanuel Sharp drills the left wing 3 to put the Cougars in front by 1.
He is on. Wow.
Fleming dribbles left to the left elbow, crossover, drives right side of the lane, tough right hand, that falls. Tough finish by Flemings.
Fleming looks good on that.
Miller, left slot. Miller is going to take a deep left wing 3. Got it. Mercy Miller from way down.
Wow. Oh, man. He really, Miller coming to play tonight.
Fleming's on the attack, free throw line, passes it off to Miller. Miller spin move. Miller 4 to shoot. Miller attacking. Miller left side of the lane to the basket. Left hand layup.
Wow.
Great finish by Mercy Miller, who has 7 in the first half.
That guy Mercy is really playing it tough.
Miller would add a free throw, his total at 8. Tugler leading scorer at 10. Arizona has 3 players in double figures. Bradley with 13. Burries with 12. Pete with 11. We'll take a look at all of our first half stats a little bit later in the Cougar halftime show. But coming up next, we'll catch you up on a very busy day of college basketball on this Saturday evening. 44-36, Arizona up by 8. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Texas, it's Ford Truck Month. Can't sit still when there's a stampede of savings headed your way. Get the best deals of the year on a new Ford truck, including F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years straight. The stampede of savings can't be tamed. It can only be driven. Hurry into Ford Truck Month at your best in Texas Ford dealer and drive the stampede. Based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up at your trunk in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot. Use promo code SPOT24 to save on your reservation today.
At the half in Kansas City, Arizona leads Houston 44-36. We take a peek at some of the scores going on around the country. 4 minutes left to play at Madison Square Garden, the Big East Tournament Championship game. 13th ranked St. John's leads number 6 UConn 36-19. Cougars, that could have some impact on where the Cougars go in the NCAA tournament. Florida lost today. UConn is losing. Houston's losing as well, though. But a win today could help the Houston Cougars' case of going to the South region. We'll see how it all shakes up tomorrow. By the way, go out to the Fertitta Center tomorrow. Tickets available at uhcougars.com/selection. You get tickets to watch the selection show with the Houston Cougars tomorrow. American Conference semifinal. Wichita State playing some good ball. Paul Mills has them doing some good things. Shockers lead Tulsa 66-46. 9.5 left to play there. Mountain West Conference final. San Diego State leads Utah State 35-34. A team looking to punch their ticket to the NCAA tournament. Southern and Prairie View A&M play tonight in the SWAC tournament final. That has some Cougar ties. Prairie View head coach Byron Smith, former Houston Cougar basketball player. Toledo and Akron meet up later tonight, the MAC championship final. Duke and Virginia in the ACC tournament final. Louisiana Tech, Kennesaw State in the Conference USA championship final. Big West final sees Hawaii and UC Irvine. And in the WAC final, Cal Baptist and Utah Valley. Finals from earlier, Big Ten tournament. Michigan gets a late 3 to get by Wisconsin 68-65. They'll see Purdue in the Big Ten tournament championship tomorrow. Purdue beating UCLA 73-66. In the SEC, Vanderbilt over Florida 91-74. They'll face Arkansas tomorrow as they beat Ole Miss 93-90 in overtime. In the Ivy League, Yale over Cornell 88-76. Penn over Harvard 62-60 in overtime. So that's the matchup tomorrow. University of Maryland, Baltimore County, they punched their ticket to the big dance. They beat Vermont 74-59. Howard a 70-63 win over North Carolina Central. Howard's off to the NCAA tournament. A-10 semifinals sees Dayton beat St. Louis 70-69. VCU over St. Joe's 77-64. So those two teams will meet tomorrow in the A-10 championship game. Our score, Arizona 44, Houston 36. We'll get Elvin's keys to the second half when we come back. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
It's game day every day at TDECU with a brand new UH debit card. Fuel your fandom with exclusive member offers at the team shop and concession stand. Get your UH debit card today by visiting tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCUA. Membership required.
Again, get your UH debit card today by visiting tdecu.org/UH.
This is relief. This is personal. Chiropractic care that starts with an understanding of your specific needs and goals. This is easy. Open evenings and weekends, and you can walk in anytime. Really easy. With regular visits costing less than a typical copay. No insurance needed. This is the Joint Chiropractic. Find your relief at a location near you.
Group 1 Auto is proud to drive University of Houston Cougars. Just like the Cougars bring their best to every game, Group 1 brings more to every driver in Houston, like more value with transparent pricing and exclusive offers, more service from trusted teams to certified technicians who know your ride inside and out, and more selection with thousands of vehicles across your favorite brands. Whether you're cheering courtside or cruising the Houston streets, let Group 1 fuel your journey. Get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Visit group1auto.com to learn more.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Houston. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Houston and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
44-36, Arizona leads by 8 at the half. Big E, what do the Cougars need to figure out here in the second?
I think they need to figure out how not to learn how to switch. And not really switch, but play solid, straight up head-on defense. Because what's happening is, it's one of those things that they're just giving up Bradley, and they're giving up too many outside shots to these guys, wide open shots, I'm saying. And so they're dropping off too much instead of staying tight up on them. So you got to stay tight up on them.
Bradley, 13 points, leads all scorers. Burries with 12. Didn't find his shot for a little while, but eventually did. Koa Pete with 11 points. Also the leading rebounder for Arizona with 4. Cougars leading scorers, JoJo Tugler with 10. Mercy Miller, 8 points, a team high 5 rebounds. 44-36, Arizona by 8. Second half when we return. It's Cougar basketball from Learfield.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal, just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey Cougs fans, ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day HQ of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations, daily drink specials, and a laid-back vibe, there's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar, your Texas Ice House.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
Welcome back to the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. Elvin Hayes, Jeremy Branham courtside as we get set for the start of the second half. Arizona in their white, Houston in their scarlet. As the Cougars will have the basketball first to start the second half. Same 5 starters for Houston: Uzan, Fleming, Sharp, Sinak, and Tugler. And the same 5 starters for Arizona as well: Bradley, Burries, Karchinkov, Pete, and Krivas. See if the Cougars have a come-from-behind victory in them as they trail by 8. Both teams shot 50% in that first half. Houston 14-28, Arizona 15 for 30. But Arizona 1 more 3 than Houston, 5 more free throws than Houston. Rebounding was even at 15 apiece. Houston 5 turnovers, Arizona with 2. Points off of turnovers favor Arizona 7-2. So he's waiting for the go-ahead.
Waiting on the third official.
Where's he at?
He went back to the restroom, I think.
Marquise Pettigrew is missing.
There he comes.
Kip Kissinger's giving him grief. He had 15 minutes to do whatever he needed to do. Where's he at? All right, here we go. Inbound to Flemings. Flemings left slot for Sinak, hands it off to Uzan. Uzan dribbles it back outside to the logo. Now to Flemings, left free throw line extended. Flemings off the screen. Tugler slipped. Right wing Sinak, right corner Sharp, chased off the three-point line, sidestep, launches a three. Can't get the roll. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by Houston. It bounced off of Krivas, I thought.
That wasn't. That's right.
Houston does not have a challenge, though, so.
No, they don't.
That was a good look for Sharp. Couldn't get it to fall. Would have been a good way to start the half, but
really would have been.
Arizona basketball as Bradley hands it off to Karchinkov. Karchinkov dribbles left to the left slot, off the screen, drives to the basket, finger roll off the glass for two.
That was too easy. Too easy.
10-point Arizona lead, 46-36, 19-17 to play. Fleming's off the screen, pocket pass Tugler. Tugler has it knocked out of his hands. It could be a reach-in foul on Arizona.
You got to make your move.
Fouls on Pete. First on Pete, team foul number 1. Houston will inbound baseline left side. I feel like Tugler could have attacked again.
Yeah, he could have.
Flemings will inbound to Uzan left corner. Uzan to Flemings. Flemings crossover dribble, drives to the elbow, fadeaway jumper there, in and out, no good. No. Flemings is down, holding his left foot. Here comes Burries into the front court, layup no, tip no. Rebound bounces out of bounds, last touch by Bradley. Flemings thought that the defender was underneath him, he was. And that's what Flemings is telling the officials. It's a fadeaway. Sermons told Flemings to quit kicking his leg out, but it's a fadeaway jumper. Like, what do you want? I mean, you have to have your leg in front of your body in a fadeaway jumper. Cougars will bring it into the front court. Milos Uzan. Uzan to Sinak, left slot, hands it off to Flemings. Flemings top of the key, Tugler. Tugler attacks. Tugler knocked away by Krivas, gets it back, has it blocked from behind by Pete, and Pete tracks down the loose ball.
Man, this is unreal.
Outlet to Bradley. Bradley to the right wing. Bradley to Pete, top of the arc. Pete fires it left corner to Karchinkov, drives down the baseline, runs into traffic, and he passes it to Krivas, and it's knocked away by Houston. Arizona will inbound, 15 to shoot. 10-point Arizona lead as Bradley will inbound baseline right side. Lobs it over the top for Pete. Pete spin move, right side of the lane, up with the right hand for two.
Man, this is unreal.
58-36, 12-point Arizona lead, 18-15 left to play. And Sampson's going to take a timeout.
We got to fight those boards, man. We got to rebound.
So Sampson takes the timeout. Talk to his team. He'll have one timeout remaining. 18-14 left to play. Big 12 championship game. Arizona with a 12-point lead, 48-36. Cougar basketball when we return as you listen to Houston basketball from Learfield.
Texas, it's Ford Truck Month. And you can't sit still when there's a stampede of savings headed your way. Get the best deals of the year on a new Ford truck, including F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years straight. The stampede of savings can't be tamed. It can only be driven. Hurry into Ford Truck Month at your best in Texas Ford dealer and drive the stampede. Based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all-you-can-eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West Loop, North 290 and 610, or on Shepherd, just north of West Alabama. Damaris Barbecue, great barbecue and a whole lot more.
18-14 left to play for the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. Arizona leads Houston by a dozen, 48-36. Hey, Cougar fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of airballs and alley-oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets. You can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to U of H basketball games or to any other live event in Houston, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston basketball. Let's go, Cougs. SeatGeek. Arizona with a 4-0 start to the second half to turn an 8-point lead into a 12-point lead. Sampson taking an early timeout, try to figure his defense out. Same 5 return to the floor for Houston. It will have the basketball with 18-14 left, trailing at 48-36. Houston will learn its fate tomorrow, where they'll go in the NCAA tournament. Yeah, how much this game has significance into the NCAA tournament, I'm not sure. Maybe none at all, maybe a little, who knows. The 3-1 seeds you feel like are pretty secure, actually very secure. You feel like Arizona, Duke, Michigan will all get 1 seeds. That 4th 1 seed's in flux. Some talking heads think that if the Cougars were to win today's game, maybe they can get into the mix there. Who knows? I think the committee chair did talk today. They're still weighing out that final 1 seed. Manuel Sharp will inbound the basketball for Houston. Sends it into Kingston Flemings on the sideline left side. Flemings off the Tugler screen, picks up the dribble, fires it to Sanak on the block right side with Pete on his back. Sanak's going to back it in on Pete. Ball fake, gets the defender in the air, floats it up, no, but Pete fouls him, and Sanak will shoot 2. So Pete, second foul, team second, and Chris Sanak earns his first trip to the free throw line.
Got to make these big ones.
59% free throw shooters. Houston looks for its first point of the second half. First of 2, short.
Oh, wow.
Cougar basketball brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today. Sanak second, missed them both short. And maybe the third game in 3 days, both of them short line drive shots. Rebound Arizona. Bradley, Arizona playing 3 games in 3 days too, though. Here's Karchinkov left wing. Right elbow for Krivas. Krivas bounce pass back outside to Bradley. Bradley, he got hurt. Emmanuel Sharp gets called for a late whistle. Kessinger wasn't going to call it at first, and then the ball went out of bounds, and Kissinger called the foul on Sharp, his 3rd, team foul number 2. You hope Bradley's all right. You don't want to see any injuries ever, but especially in the conference tournament. He's holding his left wrist hand. Del Orso's going to check into the game for Bradley. He's going to go to the end of the bench to be looked at by the training staff. He's going straight to the locker room. Yeah, you hope the best there. Yeah, that would be gut-wrenching. Hopefully Bradley's okay. Here's Burry's left wing, top of the arc for Pete. Pete driving on Sanak, getting inside, floats it up. No, another late whistle by Kissinger.
Oh, my gracious. It is just...
3rd on Sanak, team foul number 2. 2 free throws coming up for Pete, who's 3 for 4 from the line. Sacco's at the scorer's table. Pete's a little limpy as well. Pete had a lower leg injury, earlier this year. So he's all right as well. Pete, the first of 2, too strong, no good. Sacco's going to check into the game for Sinek. So the Cougars will go again with that double big. Slide Tugler over to the 4.
The Cougs played so well last night.
That's going to be a lane violation, but Pete makes the free throw, so they won't call it.
Yeah.
49-36, 13-point Arizona lead, 17.5 to play in the game. Cougars still looking for their first points of the second half. Flemings turns the corner, pocket pass inside, throws it away. Loose ball picked up by Pete, the outlet to Karchinkov. Karchinkov into the front court, back outside Pete. Karchinkov right wing, puts it on the bounce, drives inside, blocked from behind. Tugler saves it, but throws it away. Ball loose, Flemings dives to the loose ball. Burries has it, tied up. Arrow belongs to Arizona. Sampson's telling the officials that he's being held to the floor. Cougars thought that there was a foul on Flemings. Burries and Sacco refused to relinquish the ball. Chase McCarty's going to check into the game now for Usain, I believe. Arizona ball, 17:05. Cougars trying to match up. Del Orso will inbound for Arizona. Into Burries. Burries over to the right sideline. Burries looks to go baseline. Burries to the basket. Blocked it. Oh, another foul, Biggie.
Another block. Tugler had all ball. He had all ball.
They called it on Flemings. His second, team's third.
Man.
So 2 free throws coming up for Burries, who's 2 for 2 from the line.
Wow.
16:58 to play.
You cannot beat the officials with that whistle.
Burries makes the first. 50 to 36.
They have called so many fouls for them. It's unreal.
This is the 15th free throw. It's good.
Yeah.
Arizona 13 of 15 from the stripe. Cougars 5 of 8.
That's what I'm saying about that whistle.
7-0 run for Arizona to start the half. 51-36. Arizona by 15. 16:48 to play. Flemings to Sharp left wing. Sharp bounce pass to Sacco in the lane. Kicks it back out to Sharp, now to Flemings. Flemings right corner, McCarty. He'll launch a 3. Got it. Chase McCarty opens up the Cougars' account in the second half.
Yeah.
And it pulls Houston within 12. 51-39, 16.5 to play. Handoff Del Orso. Del Orso off the Pete screen. Bounce pass left elbow to Krivas. Krivas to Burries. Burries off the screen between the rings. Lobs it to Pete. Pete spin move, left side of the lane. Ball fake, leans in. And gets at the ball with the left hand. Got a little, kind of cleared out a little bit with the offhand. Pete with 16, leads all scores. 53-39 Arizona. 16:02 left to play. Left sideline for Flemings. Flemings off the screen, left to right. Flemings inside to Sacco. Sacco, here comes the double team at him. Sacco pass to Tugler. Tugler kicks it out right to me. Turnover. 15:49 left to play. Cougars turn it over. Arizona forces it. It'll be Wildcat basketball, but first a timeout. 15:49 left to play. Arizona in front. 53-39 Wildcat basketball. And we return as you listen to Houston basketball from Learfield.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal. Just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss. For over 20 years, my team and I have been helping Houstonians injured in car accidents. We're honest, and we know how to deal with the insurance company. The right accident attorney can make all the difference in your case. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results possible.
Call Stuart J. Gus Injury Accident Lawyers today at 1-866-TRUST-GUS for a free consultation or visit trustgus.com.
Principal Office, Houston, Texas.
15:49 left to play in Kansas City. Arizona leads Houston by 14, 53-39. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by the Joint Chiropractic. This is relief. This is personal chiropractic care that starts with understanding of your specific needs and goals. This is easy. Open evenings and weekends, and you can walk in anytime. Really easy, with regular visits costing less than a typical copay. No insurance needed. This is the Joint Chiropractic. Find your relief at a location near you. Arizona's tough, Big E. They got a lot of really good players. You look across their starting five, Big 12 Player of the Year. Bradley, Burry's a first team, a Big 12 selection. Pete, first team. Krivas, first team. Walker's the Big 12 Sixth Man of the Year. They are balanced. They are very, very good. And they're giving the Cougars fits on the defensive end.
Well, they are, because, like Fleming, I think he only has like 6 points. And that we have nobody, only Tugler in double figures. And that makes it tough. You can't win that way. You got to have your people shooting the basketball. You got to have playing like they played last night. You got to have them, putting that ball in the basket.
Houston 1 for their first 5 in the second half. Arizona's 3 for 6. Arizona's holding their breath right now, though, because Jaden Bradley had to leave the game. He went up to the tunnel, holding his left hand, thumb, wrist area. Have not seen him since. Oh, he's coming out of the tunnel now with a tape job on his left hand. So that's good to see. Don't know if he's got x-rays or anything like that, but it's great to see that he's back on the bench and available. Tommy Lloyd's getting a word from the athletic trainer, so good that he's returned to the bench. Whether or not we see him, I guess will be determined, but it looks like he probably avoided serious injury, which is great to see. Here's Del Orso driving baseline. Good defense by Sharp. Fire inside Pete. Pete misses the right hand. A late whistle on Sacco. 2 more free throws for Arizona.
Man.
Yeah, Arizona making a living at the free throw line.
Yeah. Like I say, you just, there's nothing you can do with that whistle. You got to be able to have balance. You got to be able to be playing.
2 more free throws for Pete. 4 for 6 from the line.
Fouls one way.
Misses the first. 1 more for Pete. Pete's second, good. Would have been a lane violation if he missed. Chase McCarty got into the lane. 54-39, Arizona, 15 and a half to play. Fleming's into the front court. Fleming's to the right elbow, down the right side of the lane. Kick out McCarty. A right corner 3. Got it. Chase McCarty, same spot. He has all 6 for Houston in the second half. And it pulls the Cougars within 12 again. Sticking around. 15-15 left to play. Del Orso to Burries. Burries to Krivas. Krivas to Burries. Burries right to left. Left wing, Del Orso. Del Orso off the screen. Del Orso fires at left wing. Karchinkov's going to launch a 3. Hits. Not a great three-point shooter, Karchinkov. 32% three-point shooter, and he trains the deep left wing 3. 57-42. Bradley's heading back to the scorer's table. 14:48 to play. Fleming turns the corner, dumps it off for Sacco. Couldn't catch it cleanly. Sacco, the right-hand hook, too strong, no. Tugler bats it outside. Fleming's with a reset. He's going to take a right wing 3. It's short, no good. And a loose ball foul is going to be called on Arizona. Foul's on Del Orso. Third team foul. Actually, it's on Pete. Pete's third team foul. Here comes a Waka into the game. Bradley returns as Del Orso and Pete leave the game. 14:36 left. Cougars trail by 15. Flemings looks to get it in. Pass into Sharp, left corner. Sharp to Tugler, left elbow. Tugler fakes the handoff to Sharp. Now back outside to Flemings at the logo. 8 to shoot. Flemings off the screen. Flemings to Tugler. Tugler right side of the lane. The right hand baby hook. 2 more for Tugler, who has a dozen.
Yeah. Tugler is really playing well for him.
57-44. 14-10 to play. Burries bounce pass inside to Krivas. Krivas, the right hand hook over Sacco, gets the roll. Everything's falling for Arizona now.
Everything.
59-44. 15-point lead under 14 minutes to play. Flemings. Crossover. Fires to Sacco on the baseline right side. Sacco to Flemings. Flemings off the screen. Pass to Sharp. Jab step. Drive. Sharp. Step back. Left elbow fade away. Can't get the roll. The rebound to Krivas for Arizona. Outlet to Bradley. Bradley into the front court. Bradley, the right hand, can't get it to fall. Rebound tipped over to Flemings. Flemings now wants to run. Flemings on the attack. Flemings pulls it back outside to the baseline. Kicks it up top to Sacco. Sacco to Flemings left wing. Flemings waits the Sacco screen. Flemings left slot. Tugler right elbow. Backs it in. Tugler the right hand hook. Misses short. And it's rebounded by Awaka. Outlet to Burries. Burries into the front court. Houston down by 15 with 13 minutes to play. Burries to the left of the logo for Bradley. Back to Burries. Burries off the screen. Right to left. Karchinkov right wing. He's going to launch another deep three. That's too strong. No good. Long rebound to Awaka. Awaka goes up with a reverse layup. No good. Rebound. Bounce off Awaka as he's laying down on the baseline. So it'll be Houston basketball. Milos Uzan's going to check into the game. Chris Sinak's going to check into the game. As Flemings will get a breather. And Sacco will get a breather. Del Orso and Aristode return.
Miller is also checking in.
Burries and Karchinkov leave the game. So the 5 for Houston. Uzan, Miller, Sharp, Sinak, and Tugler. Uzan brings it into the front court for Houston. Left wing to Sharp. Sharp off the screen. Fires it to Uzan left sideline. Uzan uses the screen, dribbles left to right. Uzan to Sharp. Sidestep, a left wing 3. Got it. Emmanuel Sharp hits the 3. His second 3 of the night. He has 8. Houston again within a dozen. 12:15 left to play. 59-47. Bradley to Awaka up high. Left wing, Aristode. Aristode left to right to Bradley, right sideline. Right corner, Del Orso. Del Orso into the corner for Bradley. Bradley looks to attack. Bounce pass to Awaka, 11 to shoot. Shovels it back to Del Orso. Del Orso. Crossover. Another crossover. Looks to go baseline. A fadeaway heave from the baseline off the hill. No good. Weak side rebound, Sinak. Good defense by Houston. And the outlet to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Uzan off the dribble. Uzan fires to Tugler. Baseline left side. Tugler to Sinak. Left elbow jumper. No good. Rebounded by Bradley. Bradley into the front court with under 11.5 to play. Bradley fakes the handoff to Del Orso. Now he's backing it on Miller. He slipped. Ball's loose. Diving bodies. It's going to be a jump ball. And the arrow belongs to Houston. Well, the Cougars defense starting to get a little stingy. They forced Arizona into 4 straight misses. A scoring drought of almost 3 minutes. Houston trying to chip their way back into it as they're within striking distance.
Yes.
But still down by 12. 59-47. 12-point Arizona lead. 11:20 left to play. And it'll be Houston possession when our coverage of Houston basketball continues after a word from KPRC 950 AM.
Shh, here she comes.
Surprise! They sent a duplicate shipment to your flower shop. Now you have to pay for 1,000 extra carnations. Also, there's a beehive outside your store, and they're super aggressive. There's thousands of them.
Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise, saving 13% on commercial auto insurance when you pay in full.
Also, the egg salad you just ate was expired. Gross.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
11:20 left to play. Big 12 tournament championship game. Cougars trying to hang around. They're down by 12, 59-47, 11:20 left to play. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Group 1 Auto. Group 1 Auto proud to drive the University of Houston Cougars with convenient locations all over Houston. Group 1 is bringing championship-level service to a dealership near you. It's a slam dunk. Visit a Group 1 dealership today and get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Arizona's made a living at the free throw line, Big E. They've shot 17 free throws in the game, including 6 here in the second half, trying to get to the rim and drawing some fouls.
Yeah, and like I say, it's tough beating that whistle when it's like that. Plus, our scores are not scoring. Milo has only 2 points. Kingston only have, I think, 6. It's just we don't have any scoring from our guys. When you have Tulsa Tugler who's leading with 12 points, you gotta have something to light the fire.
And Tugler 12-7.
Yeah,
leads the Cougars in both categories. Koa Pete, the leading scorer for Arizona, with 17. Murray's 14, Bradley 13. It is Houston basketball coming out of the timeout. Uzan, Miller, Sharp, Sinak, and Tugler. This Arizona team obviously very good, 31-2, number 3 in the net ranking. KenPom defensive efficiency, number 3 in the country. Milo's Uzan brings it into the front court for Houston. Pass to Tugler at the top of the arc, handoff Uzan. Uzan, right corner, Sinak, ball fake, steps into a long 2, and he hits. Houston's within 10. 59-49, 11 minutes left to play. Bradley into the front court, defended by Sharp. Bradley's had Devonta Peterson of the Big 12 Player of the Year in 3 straight games. Sharp just got pushed by Awaka coming to set the screen. Awaka picks up his 4th personal foul with 10:52 to play, and it's Cougar ball. Pete and Karchinkov will return as Aristode and Awaka leave. So Cougars get the ball back. Arizona has not scored in over 3 minutes.
Yes, and we need some scoring from Milo.
Uzan right of the logo. Uses the Tugler screen, dribbles right, hard hedge there. Uzan right to left, tries to turn the corner, left elbow. Uzan to Tugler. Tugler's going to back it in, the right hand baby hook. No, Sinak bats the rebound outside. Sharp's going to get into the backcourt.
Yes, great effort.
Sharp off the Miller screen. Sharp pulls it back, loses the handle though. Left sideline Uzan. Uzan off the screen, left to right. Uzan, pocket pass Tugler down the left side of the lane to the hoop. 2 and a foul. JoJo Tugler off the glass for 2 and the foul as Houston is suddenly within 8.
Yes. Wow.
Braden Burries will check into the game for Del Orso. The foul was whistled on Krivas, his third, team's 5th. It's a 7-0 Cougar run as JoJo Tugler heads to the line looking for the three-point play. Been used more as a driver lately, Tugler, and that's really opened up his scoring as Tugler misses the free throw too long.
Yeah, that's...
Koa Pete the rebound.
Yeah.
Bradley walks it up. Arizona leads 59-51, 10-10 to play. Bradley to Karchinkov into the post for Pete, left block. Pete, the fadeaway over Tugler is short, rebounded by Sinak. Outlet to Uzan. Uzan into the front court for Houston. Uzan off the Tugler screen, top of the key. Fires to Sharp. Sharp left corner, Miller. Miller thought about it, now wants to drive baseline, blocking foul by Koa Pete. That's the 4th on Pete.
Wow.
16 foul. Houston's 1 away from getting to the bonus. Del Orso will return for Pete, so Arizona goes small. 9:46 to play. Arizona leads 59-51. Uzan will inbound baseline left side. Uzan looking. He'll throw it all the way into the backcourt. Mercy Miller will track it down. Miller into the front court. Miller dribbles right. Now to Uzan, 11 to shoot. Uzan at the logo. Uzan uses the screen, dribbles left. Uzan, crossover. Uzan the attack. Uzan the teardrop. 2 and a foul. Milos Uzan off the glass for 2 and a chance at a three-point play.
Yes.
59-53. The Cougars have pulled within 6. 9:32 left. Arizona has not scored in over 4.5 minutes. A 9-0 run as Uzan toes the line. Free throw. Gets the roll. It's a 10-0 run. And Evan Maya kill shot as Houston pulls within 5. 59-54 under 9.5 to play. Karchinkov off the screen left to right. Burries right sideline. Now to Bradley left slot. Hands it off Karchinkov. Karchinkov turns the corner. Top of the key. Karchinkov shovels it to Bradley. He's got Sinak on him. Bradley wants him to clear out. Sinak batted the ball off of Bradley's leg. It goes out of bounds, and it's Houston ball.
Way to go.
Sinak slapped the ball off of Bradley's leg. It goes out of bounds, and the basketball belongs to Houston, and Arizona needs a timeout as the Cougar bench explodes, trying to get their fans on their feet.
Yes. Wow. Cougs have done exactly what they need to do to take control of this basketball game. They got to play great D. They got to continue to play and score.
Big E, their defense has held Arizona without a point for 4:52 now.
That's right. And so, hey, they got to keep doing it.
10-0 run in that stretch. Cougar basketball. Houston Hoop fans, don't get left out. Now's your chance to get on the U of H men's basketball season ticket wait list. Put down just a $75 deposit today to secure your place in line for tickets at Fertitta Center. Visit uhcougars.com/tickets and join the wait list now. Go Cougs. The Cougars suddenly have come alive if they've closed the gap to 5. They trailed by as many as 15. And then Arizona's stopped scoring. They led 59-44 at the 14:04 mark. They have not scored since. 10-0 Cougar run, and Houston with the ball, trailing by 5 with 9:11 to play. Into Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Left sideline, Sharp. Sharp off the screen, left to right. Sharp, kick out Sinak. A right wing 3 off the front iron. No. Miller. Oh, they're going to call a late foul on Miller. So Miller's called for the loose ball foul, his first, team's 5th. Krivas is down. Krivas feels that Miller got him in the face.
Yeah, right.
Krivas now being helped up. Karchinkov waves off the trainers. Arizona ball up by 5, 8:58 to play. Oh, they bumped heads, it looked like. Yeah, they hit his shoulder. I'm not sure why they can't both go at the ball, though. I don't know why that was a foul on Miller. Anyways, Bradley with the basketball, left wing Karchinkov. Karchinkov tries to drive, kicks it out, Del Orso. Del Orso looks to go baseline, cut off. Back outside, Bradley, right of the logo. Bradley to Del Orso. Del Orso is going to take an off-the-dribble right wing three. Too strong. Might have grazed the iron. Either way, it goes out of bounds, and it's Houston ball. It was either an air ball or it barely grazed the back iron. Houston basketball, 8:38 to play, trailing by 5, 59-54. Uzan off the Tugler screen. Uzan, left elbow, ball fake. Right wing Sharp, catch and shoot. Three, short, no. Rebound, Krivas.
Man.
Handoff Bradley. Bradley into the front court. Handoff Karchinkov. Karchinkov to the left elbow. Karchinkov wants to go to work on Sadak. Driving. Traveled. Yeah, he dragged the pivot foot.
Man,
Houston forces another turnover.
We could take advantage of these turnovers. This is the third one. We can't take advantage. We got to take advantage of them.
Arizona scoring drought 6 minutes. Starting to see that Cougar defense that was on display last night that held Kansas to a season-low 47 points. Uzan, right wing, left wing for Miller. Miller dribbles it between the rings, 14 to shoot. Miller attacking. Miller left side of the lane, dumps it off for Tugler. Tugler the layup for two. Yeah. It's a 12-0 run. Cougars trail by 3. 59-56, 7:45 left to play. Bradley into the front court. Off the Del Orso screen. Karchinkov right wing. Karchinkov to the top of the key. Left wing Del Orso. Back to Bradley right sideline. Bradley off the screen to the left elbow. Backing it in on Uzan. Gets trapped underneath. Ball stripped and stolen by Sanak. Handoff to Uzan. Uzan into the front court for the Cougars. Uzan off the screen. Uzan pullback. Tugler. Top of the key. Hands it off to Miller, 16 to shoot. Miller on the bounce, pulls it back. Miller hesitation dribble. Miller to the hoop, the right hand for two. Miller's in double figures, and the Cougars are within one. A 14-0 run. 59-58, under 7 minutes to play. Karchinkov, left side, Del Orso. Del Orso, right side, Burries. Burries off the screen. Behind the back, inside. Krivas, the left hand, blocked by Sanak, but it goes right to Bradley. Up top, Burries, off the screen. Euro step, floater, 2 and a foul.
Wow.
Sharp cannot believe that a foul was called.
Wow.
It's on Emmanuel Sharp. That's his 4th.
Wow.
So finally, Arizona snaps the long scoring drought. And Burries will be at the line trying to make it a 3-point play as Emmanuel Sharp continues to protest the call with Pettigrew. But the Cougars have fought all the way back to make this a game.
Yes.
61-58. Burries will be at the free throw line looking to make it a 3-point play when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
This is relief. This is personal. Chiropractic care that starts with an understanding of your specific needs and goals. This is easy. Open evenings and weekends, and you can walk in anytime. Really easy. With regular visits costing less than a typical copay. No insurance needed. This is the Joint Chiropractic. Find your relief at a location near you.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all-you-can-eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West Loop, North 290 and 610, or on Shepherd, just north of West Alabama. Damaris Barbecue, great barbecue and a whole lot more.
6:41 left to play. Cougars have pulled within 3, 61-58. Burries will be at the line, though, trying to make it a 3-point play in a 2-possession game as we return from the timeout. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Antone's Famous Po' Boys, handmade daily in Houston with recipes that haven't changed since 1962. It's no wonder generations of Texans have enjoyed these iconic po' boys, wrapped in white butcher paper and made with the highest quality meats, cheeses, their famous chow chow relish, and pickles, all on their fresh French bread. Cougar fans can score them at Fertitta Center all season long, next season, TD-ECU Stadium, or at HEB. Antone's, proud sponsor of University of Houston Athletics. Well, Big E, Cougars were down by as many as 15.
I tell you.
Miller cut it to 1 before the Burries floater, and now a chance at a 3-point play. What has led to this Cougar comeback?
Well, I tell you, defense. Defense have really turned this tide, and they have played it really tough and really hard. Fleming is back in for
Sharp, who has 4. Cougars have held Arizona to 38% shooting in the second half, 6 of 16. They've missed 7 of their last 8. So it's Flemings, Uzan, Miller, Sinak, and Tugler for the Cougars. As Burries, a perfect 4 for 4 from the line, looks for the 3-point play. Burries and 1 is good. 62-58, 4-point Arizona lead, 6:41 left. Arizona bench trying to get their fans on their feet.
If we could get Flemings.
Right sideline, Uzan off the screen, launches a straight-on 3, in and out, no. Tugler the rebound, kicks it out to Flemings. Flemings the attack, Flemings the floater. Flemings is good. Flemings a fade away from the center of the lane, cuts the deficit in half. 62-60. Sampson arguing with Pettigrew, thinking there was a foul there. Bradley into the front court. Bradley, top of the key, playing with that left hand heavily taped. Up top, Del Orso. Del Orso to Karchinkov. Karchinkov, spin move, free throw line, kicks it out to Burries, resets with 8. Burries at the logo. Burries kicks it over left wing, Karchinkov, a deep left wing 3, banked it in. He just banked it in.
Oh, that is pathetic.
65-60, 5:45 to play. Uzan into the front court. Uzan at the logo. Uzan to Flemings, right sideline. Flemings off the screen, right elbow, pocket pass, Tugler, right hand off the glass for 2.
Wow.
18 for Tugler. It's a career high.
Wow. Man, he's playing.
65-62, 5:24 to play. Karchinkov, just banked in the 3, sends it to Bradley. Back to Karchinkov. Karchinkov stumbling to the hoop. Finger roll off the glass for 2. He was off balance, but was able to get it off the glass and in. 5 in a row for Karchinkov, and it's 67-62 Arizona with 5:05 to play. Right sideline, Uzan. Uzan backs it away towards midcourt. Burry's got his hands all over him. Uzan dribbles away from traffic. He's going to take a pull-up straight on 3. Off the back heel, no good. Rebound, Karchinkov.
No.
Outlet to Bradley for Arizona. 4:50 to play. Arizona by 5. Bradley walks it across the timeline. Suddenly, Arizona's made their last 3 shots.
Yeah, that's just...
Bradley to Karchinkov. Karchinkov bullies his way in. Blocking foul called on Houston.
No.
They're going to give Karchinkov 2 shots, I think.
No.
They're talking about it. Foul's on Sinak.
No, that
2 shots. 4th on Sinak now. 7th team foul. This is going to send Karchinkov to the line to shoot 2.
They have come all the way back to 1 point, and then all of a sudden, you know, they...
So Karchinkov shooting 2, 73% free throw shooter. First of 2, good. Well, Karchinkov caught fire after he banked in that 3, huh?
Yeah.
68-62. McCarty checks into the game for Sinak. 1 more for Karchinkov. Second free throw, good. Makes them both. 69-62, back to a 7-point lead with 4:37 to go. Kingston Fleming's into the front court for Houston. Fleming's off the Tugler screen. Left elbow. Flemings picks up the dribble, lobs it out to McCarty. Right sideline for Uzan. Top of the key for Tugler. Tugler fakes the pass, hands it off to Miller. Miller on the attack. Miller, left corner. Ball fake. McCarty long two, air ball. Rebound Burries. Burries into the front court for Arizona.
Man,
Burries. Miller defends, hands it off Karchinkov. Karchinkov off the screen. Turns the corner, spin move inside, blocked by Tugler, and it goes out of bounds. So 12 still to shoot for Arizona. 3:56 to play. Second year that Arizona's been in the Big 12, but second season in a row they've made the Big 12 final. Third season for the Houston Cougars in the Big 12. They've made the Big 12 final all 3 years. Houston won it last year. Looking for back-to-back. Arizona looking for their first Big 12 tournament title. Arizona leads 69-62. The final 3:56 when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Suit up for success with King Ranch Ag and Turf. With over a century of John Deere expertise, we have your equipment, parts, and service needs covered. Whether you are a homeowner or a farmer, our team is committed to finding the perfect equipment for you. Right now, save like a champion during our exclusive Roundup Savings Event. Shop unbeatable deals on mowers, construction equipment, tractors, and so much more. Prep for greatness with King Ranch Ag and Turf. Visit us online at kingranchagturf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealerships. King Ranch Ag and Turf. Built on tradition, driven by excellence.
Group 1 Auto is proud to drive University of Houston Cougars. Just like the Cougars bring their best to every game, Group 1 brings more to every driver in Houston, like more value with transparent pricing and exclusive offers, more service from trusted teams to certified technicians who know your ride inside and out, and more selection with thousands of vehicles across your favorite brands. Whether you're cheering courtside or cruising the Houston streets, let Group 1 fuel your journey. Get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Visit group1auto.com to learn more.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
3:56 left to play. Arizona now leads Houston by 7, 69-62. Arizona will have the basketball and 12 on the shot clock when the teams head back onto the floor. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Trust Gus. If you've been injured in an accident, the name you can trust is Stuart J. Gus, the official personal injury lawyer of U of H Athletics. You can count on his all-star team to fight for your rights like champions. Call 866-TRUST-GUS. Two Cougars in double figures. JoJo Tugler has a career-high 18 points to go along with a team-high, game-high 8 rebounds.
And Mercy Miller with 10.
Yep, Miller 10 points, 5 boards. Kingston Flemings with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Haven't had a lot of scoring from your 2-point guards. Flemings and Uzan combined 13 on 5 of 16 shooting and 0 for 5 from 3.
Yeah. If we had anything from our shooting guards, man, boy, we would have this.
Arizona's leading scorer is Pete and Burries, the two freshmen. They each have 17 apiece. Bradley with 13, Karchinkov with a dozen. 3:56 left, 69-62. Wildcats with a 7-point edge. Cougars need a stop.
Yeah.
Uzan, Fleming, Sharp, Sanak, and Tugler, 5 starters back into the game.
Yeah.
As Arizona will have their 5 starters in as well. Bradley, Burries, Karchinkov, Pete, and Krivas. Bradley lobs it into Pete. Pete backing it in on Tugler. The right-hand hook over Tugler gets the roll.
Oh, wow.
71-62, 3:48 left. Sharp gives it back to Flemings. Fleming spin move towards the baseline. Fleming draws contact, no call.
No call.
The rebound Arizona and the outlet to Bradley.
Fleming needs to shoot the jumper.
Bradley into the front court, top of the key for Pete. Pete to the right elbow, driving inside. Sharp got a hand on it, knocks away the loose ball, picks up the loose ball. Sharp wants to attack. Sharp is taken down by Bradley. Just a clean hard foul. It's a hard foul. It's clean, though. And Emmanuel Sharp's going to shoot two. Sampson's having a word with Sermons about a previous play. 2 free throws for Emmanuel Sharp. Sharp, an 89% free throw shooter. Sharp, the first of 2 is good. One more for Sharp. 9 points for Sharp. Sharp second, in and got the roll. Front of the iron, off the hill, popped up, goes in. So Sharp's in double figures with 10 as Houston's within 7. 71-64, 3:15 to play. Needs some stops as Burries walks it into the front court. Away from the screen, top of the key. Sends it left corner, Karchinkov. Karchinkov trying to back it in, cut off, retreats back to the left wing. Now to Bradley at the logo. Bradley dribbles right to the right sideline. Ooh. Bradley 8 to shoot. Top of the key. Bradley, free throw line. Good defense by Sharp. Kicks it out to Burries. 3 to shoot. Burries behind the back dribble. Jumper from the free throw line off the glass and in. He banked it in again.
Come on.
That's the second banked make for Arizona over the last few minutes. 9-point lead. 73-64. 2:35 to play. Left wing Uzan.
That was just...
Uzan right side of the lane, runner no, Tugler the putback no, Tugler the tip yes. First 20-point game in the career of JoJo Tugler.
Wow, that was...
73-66 with 2:18 to play. Burries picks it up, walks it across the timeline. Burries at midcourt. Left wing Karchinkov. Karchinkov left to right, picks up the dribble, fires it to Pete. Pete free throw line jumper off the left side of the iron, rebounded by Flemings. Under 2 minutes to play, Houston down 7. Flemings to Sharp. Sharp, a pull-up, right wing 3. Short, no good. And the weak side rebound grabbed by Krivas. Tugler's hurt. Tugler's holding his left shoulder.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
Bradley into the front court. Right of the logo.
Man.
Here comes the screen. Bradley dribbles right. Bradley towards the baseline. Bradley cut off. Pass to Pete. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Sharp for going for the loose ball. Going for the pass, actually. And Sharp got to the ball first.
Like I say, the whistles really make a difference.
So Sharp is fouled out. That's his 5th. Mercy Miller is going to take his spot. 1:31 to play. That's the 8th team foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1 coming up for Arizona. It's Koa Pete at the line, 5 of 8. McCarty checks into the game for Sinak.
Man, if the whistles was even.
So Pete, the front end of the 1-and-1 is good. 74-66. One more for Pete. Pete gets set for his second free throw. On the way and good. 9-point game, 75-66, 1:31 to play. Kingston Flemings into the front court for Houston. Flemings the crossover, drives, fade away from 10 is in and out, no good. Karchinkov the rebound. And he'll hand it off to Bradley. Bradley into the front court. Here comes the trap. Pass to Pete. Pete's fouled by Tugler going for the reach. Second on Tugler, 19 foul, and Pete will go to the line again for a 1-and-1.
I think these officials tonight was the worst I've seen.
Tough game to officiate. 2 teams that play very hard. Final 4 crew.
Well, they are terrible.
Pete, the front end of the 1-and-1, misses it. Rebound to Miller. Miller, the outlet to Flemings. Flemings into the front court. Flemings hesitation dribble. Flemings drives, kicks it out to Miller. He'll launch a left wing three. Got it. Mercy Miller with 13 points, and Sampson's going to take his final timeout with Houston down by 6 and 64 seconds left to play.
Man.
Full timeout for Houston. Miller really coming alive in the second half of the Big 12 season. Gives you a lot of hope about his future.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I tell you, he got a very bright future.
The Cougars, whenever they had that 3-game losing streak, the chair that JoJo Tugler was sitting in just broke. He took a tumble. He's all right, but it broke. Yeah, Miller jumped Harwell in the rotation after that 3-game losing streak. And has really shined. So excited about his future. 64 seconds to play. Excited about the future of next week. See where the Cougars go. The brackets will come out tomorrow. See the first and second round matchups for Houston. Oklahoma City the nearest. We'll see if that happens or not. Final timeout for Houston. They'll be looking for a steal here. Next foul the Cougars commit will be their 10th foul, so we'll send Arizona to the line to shoot 2 as opposed to the 1-and-1. Arizona getting some guards on the floor. Bradley, Burries, Del Orso, Marchinkov, and then the big man, Krivas. Tugler will defend the baseline. He's really good at that. Marchinkov looking to get it in, still looking, throws the lob over the top for Bradley. Bradley races into the front court to the basket, misses the layup, rebound to Flemings. Here comes Flemings for Houston. Flemings into the front court. Uzan, sidestep, a right wing three. Got it! Milos Uzan cuts the deficit in half. Houston doesn't have to foul here. 75-72, 53.8. Cougars are going to play defense. They're not going to... Inbound to Bradley. Houston's going to play straight up since it's a one-possession game. Bradley into the front court. And now Arizona's going to take a timeout so the Cougars can talk about things here. You know, Bradley thought he had the advantage and went for the layup. McCarty contested the shot, didn't block it, but contested it, forced the miss. That was as good as a turnover because the Cougars got the ball quickly without Arizona scoring, and then Uzan hits the three, and suddenly it's a one-possession game with 48.5 seconds left, Big E.
Yes. Well, we got a shot, and this is the shot.
Yeah, need a defensive stand, get the basketball.
They did it.
Emmanuel Sharp does have 5, so you're playing without him. As he is already fouled out. Your best three-point volume shooter. The Cougars doing it without him. But now they don't have to foul. They can play straight up, try to get a stop. There's a 24-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The Cougars were down by 15. You know, they very easily could have just rolled over in this one, Big E.
They could have. They could have earlier. They really could have.
It's one of the best teams in the country that you're playing. It's a 15-point game with 14 minutes to play. You could have very easily say, you know what? Let's get everybody on ice. Let's watch the selection show tomorrow. Let's see where we're going and get ready for the big dance. But you have to admire this fight by Houston, no matter the result.
That's right. And, you know, and the Cougs did not... Their star players did not perform on the level which they have been performing.
No.
And, man, they still, all the bench, they still, Percy Miller, Tugler, they all really still worked hard.
Yep. It's hard to put a whole lot of stock in the third game in 3 days.
Yes.
It's not an excuse. Both teams are doing it. But sometimes, you know, good players will have bad shooting nights.
That's right.
I mean, it's very difficult to do. It's not taking anything away from this game, but sometimes the numbers on the third game of 3 days look a little differently than they might if everybody was well rested. Arizona's going to inbound. Pete to Karchinkov. Karchinkov in the front court, left of the logo. Hands it off to Bradley. Bradley at midcourt. 15 to shoot. Bradley to Karchinkov, left wing. Miller defends, 9 on the shot clock. Karchinkov off the screen, left to right. Karchinkov into the corner. Fleming's got a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds.
Yes, wow, man.
Played the passing lane. 5 to shoot for Arizona, 28.8 in the game. Burries will inbound in front of the Arizona bench. Arizona leads 75-72. Burries with Uzan defending into Pete. Pete fakes the handoff, turns the corner. Pete, baseline jumper, too strong, no. Offensive rebound, Krivas, and Tugler fouls him.
No, Tug.
He had to foul.
Yeah, I know, but hey, we should have got that rebound.
Yeah, that's a big offensive rebound for Arizona.
That was huge.
That's the difference.
We needed that big rebound.
The difference of you having the ball and a chance to tie versus Arizona now going to the line to shoot 2.
That's right. Wow.
Still plenty of time, though, 22.9. Krivas, a great free throw shooter, 78%.
Wow, that's unreal.
Goes through his routine. More dribbles, first of 2, gets the roll. Front of the iron, off the glass, and in.
Yeah.
76-72, 4-point Arizona lead. One more for Krivas.
We needed that rebound.
Yep, that was a big rebound.
Yeah.
It took a weird bounce because he missed it so badly, but that was a chance for the ball in a one-possession game. Now it's a two-possession game, and Krivas a chance to add to the lead. Second free throw good.
Yeah.
77-72. Owaka will check in for... Who's he checking in for? Checking in for Krivas. 23 seconds left. 77-72 Arizona. Uzan inbounds it quickly to Flemings. Flemings races into the front court. Flemings tries. Flemings to the basket. Flemings misses the layup. Rebound batted around. Miller has it. Miller can't get it to fall. McCarty's fouled as he was going for the tip. So Chase McCarty had the board, got fouled as he was throwing up the tip-in opportunity.
Yeah.
And Chase McCarty will go to the line to shoot 2 now. 13.1 to play. It's on Pete. That's Pete's 5th. Chase McCarty will shoot 2. 77-72. Cougars down 5, 13.1 to play. Pete's got to leave the game before McCarty can shoot the free throws here. What are we waiting for?
I don't know. They won't take him out.
So Krivas in for Pete, who is fouled out. Great game for Pete. 23.6 rebounds. As Chase McCarty will shoot 2. McCarty, the first of 2, is good. 77-73. One more from McCarty with 13.1 to play. McCarty second, makes them both. 77-74. It's back to a 3-point game with 13.2 to go. Del Orso will check into the game for Owaka. Better shooter onto the floor. Karchinkov will inbound on the baseline. Tugler will defend the inbound again. Karchinkov gets it from Kissinger. Karchinkov galloping on the baseline. Still looking. Timeout, Arizona. Timeout, Arizona. Cougar bench wanted a 5-second count. I think he got the timeout in time. I wasn't counting, but it felt like he got it off in time. That's the final timeout for Arizona, though. Both teams are now without a timeout.
Great.
Both teams, well, Houston's not in the double bonus yet, but the next time they get fouled, we'll send them to the double bonus. 13.2 to go. 77-74. Cougars looking for a turnover on this Arizona inbound. Tugler's the best defender of those inbounds in the country. Want to remind you to come watch the selection show with your Cougs this Sunday. That's tomorrow at the Fertitta Center. Doors open at 3. Fan Fest before the show featuring player meet and greets, Cougs shooting challenge on the court, interactive games and selfie stations on the concourse. Tickets start at just $15. I think kids under the age, I forget the age. You have to double check me, but some kids are free. They can walk in free. Tickets at $15 though. For anybody older than that, go to uhcougars.com/selection. Karchinkov gets the basketball, gets it in quickly to Del Orso. His pass is tipped by Tugler, and it goes out of bounds. Boy.
Wow. If Tug could have.
Oh, Kissinger pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
But Karchinkov now has to inbound on the baseline. He can't move the base. He can't run. Can't run the baseline now. So Karchinkov has the basketball, looking for an option. Passes it to Burries in the corner. Cougars going to trap. Burries fouled. I'm not sure Houston was trying to foul that. I'm not sure they did foul.
No, I don't think they did.
8.3 to go. They don't have the arrow anyways, though. So even if they were to tie up Arizona, it's their arrow. So probably needed a foul anyways. Burries a very good free throw shooter. Nearly 80% on the year. Has not missed today. 5 for 5 from the line. Has 19 points as well, as he shoots 2 with 8.3 to play.
2 shots, 2.
First of 2 for Burries is good. He's got a 20-burger. 78-74. One more for Burries. 6 of 6 from the line. Arizona is going to send Krivas into the backcourt. One more for Burries. Burries second, makes them both. 79-74. Inbound Uzan, right back Flemings. Flemings quickly into the front court. Flemings to Uzan, pass deflected. Uzan tried to tip it to McCarty, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Arizona. And it's Cougar ball with 1.9 to play. And Arizona is starting to realize they're going to win the Big 12 tournament title. Flemings gets the basketball into Tugler. Tugler tried to pass to Miller. It's deflected away. There's the horn. And Arizona wins the Big 12 tournament championship as they defeat the Cougars by a final score of 79-74. Congratulations to Arizona, this year's Big 12 tournament champions. Arizona 32-2. They'll enter the tournament. The Cougars, meanwhile, 28-6, and they'll find out their fate tomorrow. Hope you come out to the Fertitta Center to watch the